the kitchen. Black folk, we always got to dance when food's involved, so I'm just keeping up the tradition. I'm in the food line. It's the food line dance. Come on, food line dance. Ha, ha. Get your plate, get your plate, get your plate, get your plate. Ha. Did you get your napkin? Fork, spoon, here we go. I forgot my lines. Anyway. Hey. Oh, it cut off. All right, we got to do that again. All right, let's see what else I got. What else? This one sound low. Let's see. Let's do another one. Yeah, a little peaceful. All right. All right. Well, welcome everybody. So glad that you guys can join us today on this first day of 2024. So glad that you guys can join us today in the kitchen. Welcome to Samba Kitchen. And this is going to be the first of many where we'll be able to show you all kind of different things. We're going to be playing around a little bit with different stuff and, you know, just having a good old time. And then later on, we will have an opportunity for you to call in and we would like to hear from you. So this has been a full day for us today here. We start off the day going back in time, going back to an older broadcast that we did. That's where I have my mother, you know, she came over to the house into the kitchen. And we just showcased some of our, you know, some of the things. Nicole was cooking sweet potatoes and what else she made? She made some salmon and she was going over the different seasonings and stuff like that. I think she made some pine tea, made a lot of stuff. And so so we start off the day broadcasting that. And then afterwards, we took a jump over to mybondtube.com. That's our streaming video platform. And there we showed a movie. What movie did you see? Well, you should have been there because I ain't telling y'all on this platform, okay? Y'all ain't trying to get me in trouble, okay? And for real. So, yeah, so we were over there and just closed out that movie. Then after that, we went ahead and got together and the last minute details we need to get together to do this right here in our kitchen. And so remember now, this is the last day of our up to 50% off sale over at sambatree.com. And we're going to be showcasing some of the stuff that we have here because after today, it's a wrap. We are not going to, it's done. It's done. We'll have other promotions throughout the year, but 50%, come on now. That's pretty significant. I mean, I don't even think Amazon, whoa. You can get that on Temu, but we in a Temu place here. We got some real food over here. Okay, we got some real food over here. I'm just turning down this music here. Anyway, but yeah, 50% up to 50% off. This is it, and it's a wrap. It's a done deal, and we're gonna be starting here. Just give me about a minute, and I'm gonna grab something here. And then we're gonna go ahead and jump right in and get started, okay? All right, give me just a moment. Let me mute my mic here for a moment. All right, we're back. Thank you so much, you guys. And yeah, we're going to be getting started here. Let's give it about a minute, and then I'm gonna bring some stuff up on the screen, and we're gonna jump right in, family, because I told you one of our main missions is, well, our mission really here on this platform is for the health and wellness of our people, improving it, and using every resource that we have access to see that is done. You know, and again, like I said, we're about destroying diabetes. We're about destroying high blood pressure and everything tied to it. And we got some testimonies we're going to be sharing. We got one powerful one that we just received. I think it was yesterday or day before, and can't wait to share that with you. You know, yes, food is good and all that stuff, but to see how when all of this stuff comes together, what really happens, you know what I'm saying? And hold on, let me go ahead and pause this here, because I'll go ahead and turn that off. Okay, good. So yeah, so we're going to be getting into it today. So anyway, so like I said, again, our main mission above all else is we want to see the health and wellness of our people greatly improved. We're 100% committed in destroying diseases. You know, do we have a full army? Do we have a full arsenal? No, we don't. But we will use anything. If you can believe in a King David that took some 5 stones, ain't this something? Think about this for a second. Many of us, we can believe a story where a little boy took 5 rocks and threw it at the head of a giant, and the giant died. You have the faith to believe that. But when it comes to, if you're dealing with something like diabetes or high blood pressure, well, I need more than 5 stones. I need the doctor. I need the hospital. I need my insurance, because see, if you cut my insurance off, then I ain't got nothing. But some of y'all go to church every Sunday or wherever and be like, oh Lord, if you just touch me, if you just touch the hem of my garment or something, then I can't. You barely got faith for your own health, but yet you will stand on a story that was given to you some time ago. Ain't that something? Well, we're committed into reversing that, and we want to see our people begin to believe that whatever it is that you're dealing with as far as your health, that it can be reversed. It can be destroyed in terms of things that are negatively impacting your health. And so cooking and food and stuff is all a part of that, along with exercise and all that other stuff. And so that's what we're about here. We can get into history. We can talk about lineage. We can talk about all that stuff. But if we're not taking care of base one right here, then I tell you, what's the point? What is the point? Let me share with y'all an article that I just saw, and it kind of brings a point home here. And I saw it and I just shook my head, and I was just like, man. And then I'm gonna show you a short video that I found on TikTok. By the way, I think I saw a sister on here, Sister Violet. I'm gonna see if I can bring up your TikTok. Man, I didn't know you were like a megastar on TikTok. I was like, what? I was like, I didn't know this is a whole nother side of her. Anyway, but she uploaded a very interesting video. I think did we share it or maybe mention it? I'm not sure. But maybe if we have time, we'll share that. But yeah, she's, this is another dear sister out here that has been putting good work out there and helping our people to see, that the things that we need to improve our health and our wellness really grows right outside of your house. But anyway, let me pull this up here on the screen here. And this is an article that just came out. It just came up on my timeline. I want you to take a look at this here. It says, for people with sickle cell diseases, ERs can mean life-threatening waits. Now, how many times have we heard this whole scenario where these hospitals are just taking their time to really address our stuff? We're dealing with stuff. You remember we did a broadcast talking about our women, our mothers who are pregnant, and the type of treatment that they get. and and the prenatal care and all that stuff that they get, and how poor many cases it is, and sometimes to the point where when these women are giving birth, not all black women, but it's disproportionately a higher rate amongst black women, where you see our women dying at childbirth. But yet every day we continue to trust this system to make sure to see to it that they can deliver our children safely. See, we can protest and we can say all the stuff that the government ain't this, and the hospital system is this, and the medical system is racist, and all this other stuff. We can go through all of that nonsense, right? And all of it is not false, it's true. But what are we doing about it? Well, anyway, here's an article here. It says, when patients with sickle cell diseases have a health crisis, it can quickly lead to a fatal stroke or infection. But research shows that patients often wait hours in ERs. And I'm not going to read the whole article. I'll just read part of it here. It says, Heather Avant always dresses up when she goes to the emergency room. I've been conditioned to act and behave in a very specific way, said Avant. I try to do my hair. I make sure I shower. I have nice clothes. Sometimes I put on my University of Michigan shirt. It's a strategy to combat discrimination. The 42-year-old photographer of Mesquite, Texas, has developed over a lifetime of managing her sickle cell disease, a rare blood disorder that affects an estimated 100,000 Americans. The hereditary condition can affect a person of any race or ethnicity, but black patients like Avant make up the majority of those affected in the U.S. For people living with the disease, a sickle cell crisis can happen at any time. When it does, the rigid sickle cell shaped red blood cells become stuck in their blood vessels, blocking flow and causing extreme pain or breathing difficulties. A crisis can escalate into life-threatening complications such as strokes, seizures, and sepsis. I'm just going to skip down here. It says years of research have documented the delays. A study published in 2013 found that patients seeking care from 2003 through 2008 at an ER for their sickle cell crisis experienced 50% longer wait times than patients who arrived at the ER with broken legs or arms. A study published in 2021 found that 50% of sickle cell patients reported having to wait at least 2 hours before their pain was treated, despite medical guidelines recommending such patients in crisis receive their first dose of pain medication to no more than 60 minutes after arriving in the ER. So anyway, so as you can see, that this is one of many issues that our people, health conditions that our people suffer from. And for 400 years, but that's including the time that we first came over here, right? But since the Emancipation Proclamation, let's just do that, right? Because that promised that we were on the road of being treated like everybody else, right? Well, no, that didn't happen. But let's just say hundreds of years, we are still dependent on this system when it comes to our health and wellness. I want you to really take the time to think about that. See, we can sit up here and talk about, we need our reparations check and we need this, and the government, the police ain't this or that or whatever. But there's a lot of the things that we complain about, we are still hitching on the hopes that the very people that have oppressed us and continue to oppress us will somehow, in their good graces, give us the things that we need. Family, let me tell you something. Our history, and this is why we've taken the time that we have on this platform, we've talked about how there's a long history of our people, even in the shadow of racism and Jim Crow and all this other stuff. When many of our people migrated out west, for example, there is story after story after story. We didn't have government funding. We didn't have police protection. We had to build all of that from the ground up. When it came to our health, our people, and again, this is our history. because we knew of the unequal treatment that we were receiving in hospitals, we turned to going to picking herbs and things in nature for our health and our wellness. In fact, we were so good at it that there were laws that were passed in certain states that forbade people, and they were really targeting black people, for foraging. And they came up with these laws because they saw that black people were not trusting them enough. So when they came up with these laws, guess what? And then we had no other choice, right? And so it took about a generation for us to get used to, okay, this is how they want us to think. And from that point on, this is how we operate. We look at herbs and plants now as things that we need to kill. My wife and Nicole and I, we were just on a walk. What was it, yesterday or the day before, and we just passed by this guy, a white guy. He's like, he was just there, you know, and we got near. I was like, hey, how you doing? You know, Happy New Year or whatever. And he was like, I gotta kill these weeds. I was like, oh, okay, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, it's up to you. All right. You know, so let me turn my stuff down here. All right, hold on, y'all. All right. You know, echo situation there, but then I'll turn you up. So we have programmed ourselves to believe that the weeds are things that we got to kill. We got to get rid of. We got to annihilate them. They're the enemy. Not realizing or understanding that those very weeds, you have companies that are making billions of dollars off of the stuff that you are trained to kill. Figure that one out. So they're telling you to ensure their prosperity. They're saying, here's some chemicals here, kill that stuff. Because what it does, it eliminates you out of coming up with a solution.
That's it.
So here, we'll give you the chemicals. Hey, we're going to put it on sale for you. You know, we'll get Black Friday sale. We'll give you, hey, take it. Because as long as you keep on with the ignorance, it's going to keep you out of the loop. And see, family, listen, our people, we didn't do the whole like foraging thing because we trying to get our bag and nobody was thinking like that. It was about health and wellness. We didn't want to see grandma stuck in some home somewhere, you know, where you got folks up in there beating her up and kicking her and all this other stuff. You know, all the horror stories in these homes. We didn't want that to happen. So we wanted to make sure that grandma, grandpa, auntie, uncle, and all them, our elders, were well taken care of. And so they taught us, they passed down the information and that said, okay, honey, going out there, I'm in my wheelchair now, but honey, grab that weed, grab this here, now put it in the pot and then stir it up and all that. So that's the information that was passed down. Yesterday, I said something, and I hope some of y'all even got it. And I said that this, I would say, is the first generation where our elders, a bulk of the information that our elders are passing down is internet-based information. I want you to think about that for a second. Internet-based information. See, we didn't have the internet before. Now, all of a sudden, we got the internet. And we got people my age, older, telling the younger people all of this foolishness on Twitter, on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, uncle, where'd you get this from? Grandpa, where you get this from? Well, I was watching a video and they kind of said this. And so this is what I believe. Well, what about your own stories? Well, honey, you don't want to hear any of that. So there's a transition that's happening right now where the stories and the information and the knowledge that needs to be passed down, that it would aid in things such as our health and our wellness, it's not being passed down, not from them now. Now they're looking to the internet and they're passing it down from the internet. Now, it's not that the internet is all bad, but we desperately need to hear from those old stories and that wisdom. And we were getting ready, and I saw Nicole had her mother's with the 3x5 cards, her recipe cards and all of that. That's the kind of information we need. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so that's what we hear about. That's what we want to kind of bring that back and encourage you Hey, listen, yes, you don't have to, the doctors and all that stuff, hey, you can use that, but develop a plan to wean yourself off of this demonic system.
Right.
How many more examples you need?
That's it. That's it.
I mean, what just happened? I can't say it on its plantation, but what just happened? How many more examples do you need? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I don't want to keep running my mouth, but Nicole, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. Mm-hmm. I'm doing fine. I'm feeling good, y'all. And, you know, I'm glad those of you that are here. And okay, somebody was putting something in the chat. I'm glad y'all are here. Where am I looking there?
Yeah, you're looking there.
Yeah. And I'm feeling like I just want to enjoy my family. I just want to enjoy my people. I want to spend some time with y'all. I want to hear from you all because, you know, we're going to have you guys call in. I want to have some fun. We're going to eat some food. You know, I want to hear about, you know, maybe what you're doing today, you know, how your day is going. Are you with your family? What's going on? And just really exhale. That's what I want to do today. I want to exhale from all the negativity, the negative stories, the things that we may not have, that we need to have, and all of that other stuff, and just enjoy y'all. I want to enjoy all of you. That's literally what I want to do today. And, you know, and my mom, she loved people through food. My mom loved people through food, okay? I got the hips to prove it, okay? But she loved people through food. That's what she did. And that's how she expressed how much she cared for you. It was, have you eaten yet? Have you eaten yet? You know, it was always, have you eaten yet? My mom had a cabinet full of spices. Some spices, it's like, Mom, this has been in here. You've never even opened this jar. I am my mother's daughter, but you know, all of that, Sylvia, that was my mom's name. Sylvia, you know, is like, she has her touch on Samba tree, you know what I mean, through me. And so tonight we're gonna just, you know, we're gonna enjoy some of that, you know, tonight. But I, you know, tonight it's not a, we probably might be moving a little fast paced because we have a lot of things we want to show you all. But I'm going to be in the chat, you know, looking and hearing and talking back to you, talking back. I want y'all to talk back and just let's just have a good time. You know what I mean? Let's just have a good time. That's what I'm trying to do tonight. So, yeah.
Okay. So, hey, Horace, you know, let me go ahead and get rid of you right now. Because you see already, first of the year, I told you we're not starting the year. I'm putting that conversation, you can have that. We talking about food. He talking about Daniel chapter. Nobody talking about that. Anyway, I'm just saying, I'm sorry. This is not the time. Goodbye. Bye. Anyway, so I want to start off with this.
Can I say something really quickly?
Yeah.
Real quick. Last night, you mentioned something about the new year. Right? We're not going to spend time on this either, but for those that might hop in and or see it on the replay, you mentioned last night about New Year's Day in this system. Right. You played a video from somebody else's channel that talked about the significance of this day to our ancestors, the people who had come through the transatlantic slave trade, unfortunately, and that was extremely fascinating. Hiring Day or Heartbreak Day was New Year's Day. But let's just say this real quick so we can move on and have some fun, okay? Dwayne and I are not paying any homage to the god Janus with his two-faced self looking forward into New Year, looking backwards into the last year, okay? Okay, this entire system that we live in, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they are all dedicated to deities. They just are. We've talked about it before. It is what it is, okay? This system, the Gregorian calendar, and I'm done. I'm Dwayne. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time. I'm done. But this system, the Gregorian calendar, says today is the new year. Right. Now, is today the new year? No. Is the calendar that we use the calendar of our Creator? No. Is the Hebrew calendar the right calendar? No. And those of you that, and we can cut this out when we put the replay on, but those of you that would be opposed to getting together with people like we're doing now on the first day of the Gregorian calendar year in favor of a Hebrew calendar, we have told you over and over again and showed you over and over again that the Hebrew calendar and the Babylonian calendar are literally almost identical. So what you are doing then is avoiding the Gregorian calendar in favor of a Hebrew calendar. But in the end, all you've done is shun Babylon for Babylon. That's it. At the end of the day, both calendars are Babylon. So here's my answer, and I'm going to be done. The only way that we can realign ourselves with the timing, the seasons of our Creator is to shut up, stop thinking that you know everything, and go get quiet in creation while you listen to your Creator. And that's the only chance that we have to realign with our Creator's sense of timing. That's the only way. Any other system, any calendar that you follow right now is man-made and made to suit man's purposes. It is a system, and that is it, right? So all of that to say, look, with the exception of South Africa, the oldest calendar known to man, that's built with rocks and keys off of the sun and the moon, okay? I mean, other than that, it's pretty much man-made, whether it's the Greeks, the Romans, the Phoenicians, the Babylonians, the Hebrews. It's man-made, period, okay? So that's where we are, even as we bring in this Gregorian New Year. For us, our commitment to really press in to these natural things that we've been given, to really press in to creation, right? And the purity of it made possible by our Creator, that's the way that we're going to realign to everything in its original intent, period. Any other argument is futile. It is futile, and it's human arrogance, right? So we're going to leave all that behind and have some fun, okay? I'm just saying, all right? And if anybody comes in the chat, throw them back to whatever this timestamp is, okay?
And that's
all I'm saying.
And that's it, because we're not.
That's it. So let's
so
have some fun.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to do, and that's what we're committed to, and that's it. Like I said, go back, look at the video that I did yesterday where we touched on a history of New Year's and all. I thought the guy did a wonderful job because he started all the way back. He went all the way back to Babylon, but then he brought it up into where our people, what it means for us and our people in our experience, and that's that part. Like some of y'all is like put that part.
Christina be like that part.
That part is what I acknowledge. All that other stuff I do not. And so, some people, it's like they cannot move from, they've been so this, but it says here in the Bible, it says this and that or whatever. I am talking about our experience as a people. And when you look at it, there's a lot of wonderful things. And that's what we're choosing today, is to acknowledge the wonderful things and then learn from the things that weren't so wonderful so that we become better. That's it. It's very simple. That's it. We ain't going to get into all other stuff or whatever. Yep. So what I want to do now is that there's a video, it's about 3 minutes, that I want to share with you. This is a woman who was dealing with stage 4 cancer, and what she did to, well, I'll let you look at the rest. Okay, so let me pull it up for you because I thought this was quite amazing. And I said, man, I got to share this with the people. So let me get this video up for y'all. And where you be? All right, here it is. So I really wanted to share this video because I really want y'all to see it. Here we go.
2021, almost 2 years ago now, I was diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. It was in my breast, my lungs, my stomach, my ovaries, and my bones. And my prognosis from my doctor wasn't good. And when I asked them, how much time do I have? They said, we're not going to talk about that right now. Let's talk about treatment first and see what we can do to help you. But your scans are not the scans of someone that lives. So I knew that I didn't have a lot of time. So at that point, I was like, what do I have to lose, right? So I started doing a lot of research, and I found that Soursop leaves, the tea from it that you make from it, actually helps with killing cancer cells. I also found that apricot kernels, when you take it, it's also a cancer fighting agent. And what's interesting about apricot kernels is that on the NIH website, our National Institute of Health website, says in there that apricot kernels have been known to help fight cancer. But did your doctor tell you that? No. As a matter of fact, they tell you not to take it. And apricot kernels look like almonds. However, you cannot take a handful of them like you do almonds. You take 3 a day. That's it. So I take 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 1 in the evening, because it actually turns into cyanide in your body. And the cyanide, I believe, I don't know, but I believe that's part of what kills the cancer cells. So I drink Soursop tea every day, 2 cups a day. I take 3 apricot kernels, but I also changed my diet. So you can't take these things and still eat all the junk food, all the sugars, all that kind of stuff. You do have to change. And that was the hardest thing for me, because I love sweets, I love sugar, I love cake, I love all of that kind of stuff. And do I not eat it anymore? Of course I do. But every once in a while, like for Easter Sunday, of course I was going to have a piece of Mother's Day cake on Mother's Day as well, but I don't do it every day. So you do have to be mindful of what you put in your body. Also, cancer cells cannot live in a alkaline body. So eat a lot of things that are alkaline, like a lot of green leafy vegetables, a lot of fruits, that kind of stuff. But you have to advocate for your health, because the doctors, they were not taught, even my doctor confessed that to me, they were not taught in school about nutrition and all of that. It's all about medicine. So it's very important that you advocate for your own health. I also take a teaspoon every morning of black seed oil. And black seed oil is known to help so much with your body. So there's so many things that you can do. But as of February 2023, when I did another scan, she says, I don't know what you're doing, but you have no cancer cells in your body. So I was so happy to hear that. But aside from all of that, this is even more important than the things I just mentioned about what I ingest in my body. Your mind is the most important thing. The Bible says life and death is in the power of the tongue. So as hard as it is, don't focus on your cancer, as hard as that is, because it's there, right? But focus on life. Speak life to yourself every day. Look in the mirror and say, I am cancer-free. I'm going to live a long, healthy life. Speak life. What you speak creates, right? So make sure that even though you're trying to do the best for your body, if you're constantly, woe is me, and why did I get cancer, and all of that kind of stuff, that has a lot to do with your health as well. So speak life, eat as best as you can, take those things. Disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, I'm not even in the medical field. My sister is a registered nurse, my son is a registered nurse, and they know I'm taking these things, but when I mention it to my doctor, oh, no, don't take it. But I did. And because what do I have to lose, right? I had stage 4. They didn't give me a very good prognosis. Speak life. God bless you.
Isn't that amazing? Wow. Isn't that something? So I saw that story and I was like, yeah, I got to share that. But man, that's something. That is something. And man, there are many stories out just like that of people who have said, you know what? You know, these doctors really don't care. I was just listening to this on recently. Went to the, to the hospital, and the doctors just already writing your prescription. You're trying to tell them, okay, what's going on, and they already like, okay, well, I'm gonna get them on this. I'm gonna get them on this, and get them on this, and take this, and whatever. You do not have to. You're not. That is not your only choice. You have options, but you're going to have to do a little investing. It's not just money we're talking about. Investing of time. Investing of reading, asking questions. That's what I'm talking about. And so, I thought that was just a wonderful, wonderful testimony. And Coach, listen, you next. You talking about what I'm wearing, okay? So I don't think I didn't see your comment.
What was that?
He talking about, are you getting ready to work in the garage or something? I'm playing with you, brother. I hope your family's doing well, man. Anyway, really quick here, just wanted to share y'all again the website. If this is your first time to the platform, the website is sambatree.com. And like I said, again, we got this. Today is the day. After this, the sale is done. It's over with. Okay. So just going through real quick, you can see what's on the screen right there. The different, what you save on and all that kind of stuff. I shared last night that we are actively right now working on a redesign of the website. And I told Nicole I want us to incorporate an awards program where, because if Visa and Discover and all these other people got a rewards program, how about we build our own? You understand what I'm saying? Again, this is what I'm talking about. Stop complaining about YouTube and build your own video streaming platform. We did. Now what we're doing is we're going to say, all right, we're going to build this here, and now let's put our own reward program. So, you buy whatever, and then you get those points, and those points, you can turn those points into, getting even more savings. So yeah, we're going to incorporate that. We're actively working on that now. So I'm just showing you some of the things here. And like I said, again, a lot more we're adding, everything from things you take internally to cooking, stuff in the kitchen, on your skin. We got a whole beauty line, as well. And we're actively looking in that, always coming across. So one thing I do like about living out here is that it gives us so many doors of opportunity, and exposure to so many different things, and that we can, in turn offer to you and all of that. So, and we're just showing you the site again, and the address is on the screen. It's on sambatree.com. Just wanted to share that with y'all very quickly here. Okay. So, Nicole, you said go ahead and go with the video, or did you want to say something real quick?
Before we show the Black Eyed Peas in the making, I wanted to show you all just a really quick hack, and then I'm going to show you a lymphatic draining drink. I'm going to make it for you. Mm-hmm. But first, real quick, you all have been going in on this Ceylon cinnamon. I mean, we were even packing orders today. The Ceylon cinnamon. Oh my gosh. If I know he did a video on, are you using the wrong kind of cinnamon? But I want to show you what I do when I am.
I'm using my phone.
Okay, he's using his phone. Okay, I want to show you what I do when I'm running late, or I'm super busy on the go. I'm taking a banana, I'm dipping it in my Ceylon, literally, and I'm eating it on the go. Or if I'm not doing that, then I'm simply, let's take that off of there. I'm simply cutting up some banana. Throwing some walnuts on it. I'm just talking about quick, easy, you gotta go, you're on the run, you need to eat something in the morning, whatever. And I'm sprinkling a little Ceylon.
And why is Ceylon, what's the difference between Ceylon and regular, just in a nutshell?
In a nutshell, Ceylon cinnamon is so much better for you than what the cinnamon that you typically will find in US and UK grocery stores. This cinnamon is is considered Ceylon cinnamon. It's called Ceylon cinnamon. What you see in the grocery stores mostly is cassia. All right, cassia cinnamon. Cassia is grown mainly in China, some in Indonesia, whereas Ceylon cinnamon is grown in Sri Lanka, off the coast of India. You also can find some of it in Mexico, but it's most popularly known for being grown in Sri Lanka. What's the difference? What's the big deal? Ceylon cinnamon, hold on one second. I will show you. I think Dwayne already did this, but I'll show it for the benefit of those who did not see. And when I tell you I put Ceylon cinnamon on everything, Do you see these cinnamon sticks? Now, you know, the cinnamon sticks that you're used to seeing, it's one round, one thick, horseshoe. It does not have all of these layers in it. Do you see those layers? Right? Because Ceylon cinnamon is made from the inner bark of the cinnamon tree, and the thin layers are basically, they're lined up. I think you showed a video, Dwayne, and they are rolled together. Okay? They're rolled together. All right? And like a regular cinnamon stick, you can't break it. It's very hard to break. These, you just break it. And sometimes I sit at, the end of the evening, I sit and I'll just chew on a cinnamon stick. And you chew it down very, very easily. All right. It's not hard to bite or anything. Okay. What's the big deal? The big deal is there's a substance called coumarin in cinnamon, naturally occurring in cinnamon. The problem is if you have coumarin levels that are too high, it will harm the liver. It will cause liver damage. So cinnamon, cassia cinnamon, which is your typical cinnamon, hold on, from the grocery store. Let me just see if I have some cinnamon. All right. So your organic ground cinnamon. This is cassia. Now this is really like, cheap cinnamon, right? From Aldi. Cassia cinnamon. However, what we just released on Samba is Ceylon. So when you're buying these cinnamons in the store, cassia cinnamon, you are getting a very high level of coumarin. Okay. And so if you're like me and you put cinnamon in your tea, you put cinnamon on your fruit, you put cinnamon everywhere, you could be risking liver damage, right? So what we want is all of the heart benefits of cinnamon. We want all of the metabolism boosting benefits of cinnamon. We want all of the positive benefits of cinnamon without potentially damaging the liver. So that's why you want Ceylon cinnamon, and that's why Ceylon cinnamon is more expensive. I'm going to tell you right now. Oh, that's what we don't want to do. The cassia cinnamon coming out of China, there goes those hard cinnamon barks I was referring to right there on that package. Man, it is, it is produced in mass. It is produced in mass, okay, coming out of China. Whereas what's coming out of Sri Lanka, it's not like one of my suppliers. They're not going to be back in stock till March because it takes time to do this. It takes time to harvest the good stuff. All right, so let me just show you what I do.
I wonder if they use Ceylon in Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Anyway,
no.
Look, all them
sir.
years. Dang.
No, sir. Yeah, I know. I literally just found out about Ceylon maybe not even a year ago. Right? I just you just find ways to incorporate this stuff into your diet. That's what I'm trying to say. You're helping your heart, your brain, your metabolism. I'm telling you, It's amazing. Weight loss, I mean, it's just amazing. And then I don't typically put honey on it, right? Because the banana is sweet enough for me. But for those of you, if you have a little bit of a sweet tooth and you want to just drizzle a little bit of honey on it and, you know, eat it before you run out of the house. Eat it before you run out of the house. Seriously. It's really, really good. All right, so let me show you all how these black eyed peas, how they got started.
All right.
So I'm gonna show you how it started, and then we'll show you how it's looking now.
All right. So let me go ahead and pull that video up for y'all. It's a short video, and let's go ahead and get that up here.
Okay, I like a really colorful, flavorful pot of black eyed peas. So, a lot of vegetables. So what we're doing is green peppers, red peppers, jalapeno, because you know my household likes a lot of spice. Carrots. I just started using carrots and black eyed peas a few years ago, maybe several years ago, because I like the color. I'm not a super fan of carrots as a vegetable, but they add a little bit of sweetness and they add that color. Onions, you know you gotta have the onions as the base. Celery, and then we're gonna add some fresh thyme and some bay leaf. And we're gonna get this in the pot. Next, I'll show you the herbs, the spices that we'll be using. We got our avocado oil in the pot. I usually like to start with my onion and the jalapeno, but I think I'm gonna dump it all in there today. And look, my pot is not dirty. It's just seasoned and used. It gets a lot of use, okay? I'm gonna drop that garlic in on top so it doesn't burn. Go around and get all these edges. We're gonna get that sauteed up and put our seasonings in. And see, a lot of people will say this is too much vegetable, but we just love the vegetables and we love the flavor. So it'll all come together, you'll see. Okay, I want to show you some of the seasonings that I'm using. I'm using our bladderwrack seasoning from Samba tree. 50/50 pepper is a must because we like it spicy. And then they don't come in these containers, but this is from So Delish. This is her spicy seasoning. I just put them in these cute little containers from IKEA. And this is So Delish onion seasoning. I love her seasonings. We got to get her back into our store. But so onion, spicy, 50/50 pepper, and bladderwrack. As you notice, I'm not putting a bunch of salt in here because we're gonna do the smoked turkey broth. We simmered our smoked turkey leg down probably 2.5 hours. All right, so we're gonna let the salt from the smoked meat season the dish, and then at the end we can top it off with some salt if we need it. That's smelling good. You see those vegetables are sweating down really good. Okay, all right, so I've added my broth to the pot. Now this is the broth from the turkey leg that I cooked down, right, for several hours. I cook with the bone. and then I take the bone out before I'm done. Why? Because the bone has a lot of flavor, and so, yeah, so I cook with the bone, and we're about to add our peas. We got all of our turkey meat in there, all right? Not the skin, all right? Turkey meat in there. A lot of people say this, the skin has a lot of flavor because that's what where the smoke is, but I don't like cooking with the skin. It's too messy. All right, so we're gonna add our peas. These peas are soaked overnight with baking soda to reduce, to cut down the gas, okay, the gassiness when you eat your beans. All right, so these were soaked overnight. Of course, all of the bad peas were taken out. They were rinsed and cleaned well, yada, yada, okay? All right. Now, you saw me, I put a little seasoning in previously, right? While these cook, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna taste. I wanna see how much of that salt from the meat, flavors the pot before I come back in and add my red alive salt. Where is that? This right here, I love it. This is my favorite salt from Samba tree. Okay, but it really packs some flavor, so I don't want to add it now and end up with salty peas, okay? All right, and then we're gonna add our thyme. We love herbs and we love flavor, right? So I'm gonna add my thyme. I like pulling it off of the twig. Oh, you couldn't see that. I like pulling it off of the twig, okay? This is fresh thyme, not dried thyme. And then these little ones we're just gonna break and put in there, okay? I'm gonna put one more in there. All right, fresh thyme. There you go, fresh thyme. Slide these leaves down and throw them in there. And then we're going to top it off with our bay leaf. And this I'm going to leave in there for flavor, right? And take it out at the end. All right, our twigs, because I want all the flavor from all the places, all the things. Bay leaf. I like to break this up, but it's a little hard to get back out once you break it up. But we're going to do it anyway because we want that flavor. Some people just put in 2 bay leaf. That's fine. My bay leaves are little, so I'm gonna crunch them up a little bit. I don't mind a little bay leaf. I just take it out. I take it out of my bowl if I find them in there. All right, so we're gonna let this cook. I'm gonna turn this fire on. We're gonna let this cook down, and then we're gonna season it to taste, and y'all will see the final result.
Ooh, all right. All right. And the whole house, y'all know, when you cook,
house is smelling
it just smells like that. And I'm glad she learned that trick years ago with the salt, what you call it, the baking soda.
Oh yeah, No, I did not. I don't think I learned it years ago. Your mom taught me that.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Meemaw. Shout out to Meemaw. You still awake, Meemaw? What time is it on the East Coast? 7 something.
Yes, because I tell you,
Meemaw might be asleep.
Because last night, because last night, I turned on YouTube and I just wanted to see, how different people. It's always neat to see how different people, count in the new year and all of that. So New York is just a given. It's just the same old. Then I saw Marvin Winans and his church. I was like, oh, his church is live, and they doing the whole thing, y'all. And heard a little bit of singing, but then Marvin got to get up there, and he was like, okay, so as we enter into this new year, we want everybody to put in at least $24. You got to always tie the money with the year. I'm surprised he didn't say $2,024, but he probably said that you get an extra blessing if you do that. But anyway, that I saw that I was laughing. But here, ladies and gentlemen, the Team Truth, I know you live out here too. It sounded, when I tell you, it sounded like a whole war out here because we have mountains out here. So when it hit midnight, it was like, it sounded like a battlefield. Like I've been places where, you know, you see, okay, fireworks here, fire here. No, what was happening was people were, I don't know what they were shooting. I was waiting. I was like, get in the house because I don't want nothing falling down, because it was like, and the echo of it was reverberating off of the mountain, so it made it sound even worse. Well, why am I bringing all that up? Because if it wasn't for Mima, we would be joining in the fight. I'm serious with those beans, because what those beans can do to you when you eat too many of them. Whoa. We don't need no fireworks. But they're good. Anyway, so what we're gonna do now, you're going to
switch to the phone cam.
She's gonna switch to the I think we're the only people on social media that have a black eye pea cam. And so she is about to bring that up in a moment here. And we're going to turn on the black eye pea cam so that people. Huh?
I'm going to need you because I need both hands. So I'm going to need you to hold the camera.
All right, hold on. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Okay, so.
Just switch it to the phone.
Yeah, you got it?
It's right here, babe.
Yeah, but what does it point to now? You know, you were on me about that.
Right here. I
No,
just didn't turn
flip
it on. Flip it. Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll just keep it though.
I got you.
All right, so here we go. So I'm gonna go to the world's first black eye pea cam. All right, so let me switch over here. Ready?
All right. Oh yeah.
There it is.
Okay. All right. I just turned the heat back on because, you know, I didn't want it to burn while we were on live. So, okay, now we got to get this bone out of here, y'all, because, you know, it's got to go. So
Look at that. Fred Flintstone sized bone.
Yeah, we got to get this bone up out of here.
He done served his purpose.
Right. Okay, let me put this over here. Hold on 1 second.
Ooh, this is tradition, y'all, what you looking at here. This is something that goes all the way back. Our people in the video that we was watching last night, they said that the peas represented coins. You know, just look at that.
All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little trick I've been doing for several years. I'll show you that in a second. Now, it's that mic or it's picking up from the phone?
It's picking up
from the mics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what you see here, this is a little more meat than I would normally have in my peas. Okay, normally it's a lot more peas and just a low ratio of meat, right? But it'll be all right. And you can see I still got those bay leaves in there I gotta take out. It's a pain to take them out when you don't keep them whole, but
child, just eat around
it's more flavor. Okay, let me show you what I do next. All right. So we're just gonna take some of our peas. Yes, okay, if you get some meat in there with it. Y'all already, the cooks in the house already know what I'm about to do. They already know what I'm about to do. Okay? All right, now let's come back over. You need to switch places with me, babe, your headphones. Okay. All right, can you hold that, babe?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So what you are seeing in there, you see that all that carrot, those jalapenos have cooked down, that red pepper, green pepper. You got the meat in there. Woo! Wait! Now what we're gonna do? If you want to make them a little thicker, right? I'm just gonna take my tool right here, okay? And you're just gonna mash them. You just mash them. If you want black eyed peas that are really like kind of thick and creamy, right? You mash them
and then you put the mashed part back in your pot. You see how that's all mashed up? Okay. Now I just did a little sample here. I don't want to do enough to make my whole pot creamy like this because my daughter likes them more whole. My son is whatever. So I'm not going to do a whole lot. So let's put this back in the pot. But you see what I'm saying? You see how you mash them up to make them thick? And then, come on back, Dwayne. Right? And then you're just going to put that mashed part back in the pot. But like I said, I didn't do a lot. I didn't mash up a lot, right? Because I don't want them super thick. See that? It made them a little more thick. All right, now I'm not gonna spend time on the live to take out the bay leaf, but you know that bay leaf's gotta come out of there, right? But you ready to taste some, Dwayne?
Yes, ma'am.
Look, the cornbread is on the other side. Hold on 1 second. This is the cornbread cam. Okay, let me tell y'all. Let's explain. Allow me to explain, please. Mama forgot the cornbread in the oven. Okay, so we having brown skin cornbread, not light skin cornbread. We're gonna have some brown skin.
No, we're gonna have for our people out there that say that they're of this land. This is copper colored cornbread.
Yeah. We gonna do some copper colored cornbread.
So for all y'all copper colored folks out there, this is for you. Okay.
It's a little lie. It got a little suntan, okay? All right, because mama forgot it in the oven. Okay. All right, so let's switch back to us. I'm gonna make you a bowl.
All right.
Yeah. And then we'll put a little butter on this.
Got a copper colored cornbread. So you're included too. Okay, you're included. You're welcome to the party too. It's okay.
Look, and if y'all see some little legs or some tall legs walking behind us, that's my son and our daughter, or our son and our daughter sneaking out of the pot. Okay, because they've been waiting. They're like, when's it gonna be ready? So that's what they, you hear that and see that. That's what that is. Okay. All right, let me make you a bowl.
All right, so we're gonna have that, and let me see while we're doing that. Let me see what I got here. Hold on for a second. And for those that are just joining us, welcome again. Welcome. This is your first time. I'm so glad that you guys can join us. For this very special broadcast, we're going to be doing a lot more of this as well. So looking forward to doing broadcasts like this. So where we're just going to be looking at, going through food and stuff like that and just having a good old time. And we're going to have time for y'all to call in as well. So hold on for a second here. And
I need to cut up this.
I got to have some good food music when I eat. So, oh, shoot. I can't play the actual one, so I found one that has a twist to it, and we'll see if you know what, let me make sure. Hold on. They ain't got nothing. Okay, hopefully we'll be all right with this. Okay, here we go. Oh, what we're waiting on. Oh, you...
Oh, yeah. I forgot it right.
So you may not be in here eating with us, but if you got, I'm sure someone made some good food or something, man, or grab you some crackers or some cheese or something like that. And let's just enjoy the moment, y'all.
Right down to the wire, even through the fire. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I know you're afraid of what
Good to see everybody again in the chat here. It's still sunlight out. The sun is almost down where we are right now. Beautiful. I'm looking outside right now. Beautiful pinkish sky. Beautiful sky, sunset. And looking at some mountains right now. Beautiful. There we go.
Oh, that's pretty. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty. That's pretty. Okay, then we're gonna cut our brown skin cornbread.
All right, copper colored cornbread.
Cornbread.
Yeah, y'all should hashtag it. Okay, y'all should hashtag that copper colored cornbread.
Yeah. Let's see if it's dry. I told you I forgot it in the oven. Let's see. Uh-oh. Let's see what we looking like. It's a little dry. Hold on.
I'll take it. Come on.
I'm gonna work it out. It's gonna go to the hospital. Go ahead and enjoy your peas in the meantime.
Okay.
1 second. Gotta go to the emergency room real quick.
All right. When I tell you this right here, when I say this is a meal in of itself. See, I don't need anything else. See, we go, black folk, we'll have, this is a side meal. This is a side dish in amongst our people. We'll have this, and then we'll have, you'll have smoked turkey. Well, back in the day when we used to put ham in it, you'll have this, and then you'll have ham on top of that on the side with your mac and cheese and stuff.
I'm coming, taste it.
You ain't tasting mine. Woo. And we just getting started with food, y'all. We got some other things we're gonna share right quick too. Something I made last night. Woo.
I don't do the rice, y'all, so I just take the
I do.
black eyed peas straight. I'm just gonna get a little bit since we working the live today, and I'll eat after we're done.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's y'all, this is so good. Hold on. The flavor, y'all, the flavor. Woo, that jalapeno is kicking. But it's not overpowering. That 50-50 pepper is doing its thing.
And the thing I like is not.
Woo, that's good.
It's not salty. It's not like.
It's not salty. I told you. I did go back from what you saw in the video. I did go back and add a little salt, right? A little seasoning. Oh, this is so good. And they're like butter. I'm gonna tell you something else too. I cook with, all right, the two main oils in my house avocado oil. Can't really see it, but avocado oil. I'm gonna tell you a really good avocado brand is Chosen and the California. I'll put it in the chat. But right now we're at Sprouts, right? We're using the Sprouts brand. Avocado oil and olive oil, right? 2 main oils in my house. What I did, I made these when you saw me sauteing the vegetables. I used avocado oil because avocado oil, it gives a buttery taste to your dishes. Just try it. I mean, literally, it gives a buttery taste. We don't have time today, but maybe we'll do a separate video and I make my own salad dressing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So yeah, that's just a little tip. Avocado oil, if you want a buttery taste, that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's good. These are good, y'all.
I'm glad I got the microphone I have because y'all will be hearing my lips smacking all over the place over here. I'm serious.
I mean, it's really good. And the carrot just gives it just a tinge of sweetness. The bell peppers are flavoring this thing so awesome. Lee. You playing with the lights?
No, hold on. Let me go. I'm going to check something out.
These are very, very good. All right, next, we're going to move on to something else. Move these plates out of the way, y'all. Let me clean this stuff out of the way. Took his little cornbread out of the oven. And let's drink some drink. 1 second.
All right. Okay. Oh, that's the cornbread, right?
Yeah, the dish is hot.
I got to eat it with the corn. Oh.
Woo, the dish is hot. Hey, that cornbread, it had to head to the emergency room, y'all. I'm getting my limes ready. About to make a drink while he's finishing his food.
And like I said in the video we did yesterday, well, I didn't say it, the video that we played yesterday, they talked about, okay, so in our culture, amongst our people, I'm talking about black folks, the peas represented coins, collard greens represented cash or money, and cornbread, it represents gold. So this was literally our people prophesying to each other through food. And this is what we're celebrating. You trying to show something?
No, not right now. All right, you guys, key limes. I'm gonna show you how I drink my new favorite drink. Key limes, yes, with the seed. With the seeds, y'all, with the seeds, yes. All right. It tastes like it has butter in it, doesn't it? But it doesn't. Because that's the avocado oil. Making it taste real buttery like that. Doesn't it taste like it? You thought it was butter, didn't you? You see? So there you go. He thought it was butter, and I put butter in there, which I don't. It was the avocado oil, giving it that buttery taste. So there you go. All right, and now I'm going to show you drink my soursop. Soursop. My soursop. And you heard the video what the lady was saying about soursop leaves. Well, soursop fruit, you can even find it on our website. The medicinal benefits are just, they're unparalleled. The benefits of soursop or guanabana. All right, so I'm gonna pour this in here. So I want y'all to be able to see how much pulp comes out of one can. Uh-oh. See, it won't even, I'm topping off this little pint jar right here out of the 16-ounce can. 1 second.
See, I couldn't do like a Food Network cooking show because you know how they'll like try a little bit of it and then put it to the side. I'm like, nah, give me that plate back. Y'all keep on talking. Let me finish this out real quick.
All right, I gotta be careful doing this so I don't spill it. Can we switch to the phone cam?
See, now you're trying to get me away from.
Get you away from your plate. I'm sorry, baby. All right, we can go right here on this cutting board. All right, I want to show you how much pulp is in, these soursop juices. For those of you that haven't tried it, I should have gotten a better spoon. You see that? That's soursop fruit coming out of the can. And that, I really want to hear from y'all that have tried it. When we do the call-ins, or you put it in the chat. Those of you that have tried the soursop juice. Do you see that? That is fruit pulp. You are getting soursop fruit in each can. So this is how I take mine. I had to bust out with the Arizona glasses. Welcome to Arizona, everybody. Yes. All right. So, and I do a little. My ice is always filtered, right? And we drink most of our, or a lot of our drinks room temperature because it's better for you. But I'm gonna throw a little ice in there tonight. Just put a little key lime in there. Here, let me get it this way. Just put a little key lime in there. Yeah. Little key lime in there. We're gonna throw that soursop juice right there on top. Look at all that. You hear all that fruit pulp? Oh, my hand's in the way, baby. And so you're going to get the sweet of the soursop, and you're going to get that alkaline benefit from the key lime to give it a little tanginess. Let me put this on the screen. Can you do that here? Let's see.
Put one on the screen.
That comment, can you put that on the screen? Greg Perry.
Hold on.
We gotta take them. We gotta
this
take
right
them.
here.
Yeah. We gotta go back and Greg Perry said that soursop juice is the business. Our next order arrives tomorrow. Bless the creator. I know that's right, bro. I know that's right. And then Overflow Enterprises said, I just brewed soursop leaf tea with bagged Samba tree. Whoa, cocoa powder, along with a few other teas and a little bit of Whoa, bro, I need that recipe. Did you do that or did Regina do it? I need the recipe, okay? That sounds really neat. Soursop leaf with bagged Samba tree, cocoa powder, along with a few other teas and a bit of coffee. Woo, nice. That's nice. Okay, so we're going to taste this. Now, Dwayne, you normally don't put lime in yours, right?
Well, sometimes, but yeah.
Okay, all right. So, we're just gonna drink back to the regular cam. Arizona. My whole house, they called me corny when I bought these glasses, but shoot, I was serious. I'm in Arizona now. Okay.
This. I never get tired of this.
That's amazing. And it's literally like you're drinking to your health. You are drinking to your health with this Soursop.
And you saw that video I showed earlier, that woman, stage 4.
Stage 4.
Stage 4.
Let me read this. Let me read this other testimony real quick before you gonna show something else that you did with Soursop? I'm chewing on the fruit pulp right now. Oh, that's good. That's good. Let me read this testimony I just got.
Stage 4. And I know now one of y'all ain't got no Kool-Aid packs in your house. I know we're beyond that. We got to be beyond that now. For real. We must be beyond that. I know that ain't happening. Or Tahitian treat. Now, Tahitian treat, that's like crack. See, for me, you can say all you want about some of these drugs out here and say, I'll never take it. I never took that, by the way. Okay. But from what I hear is that when people, you can say that all you want, but you try it one time, it's like you almost instantaneously get addicted. And that's how some of these, the Tahitian treat is one of those I haven't had in years.
Tahitian treat. Oh
I got to stay far away from that. Tahitian treat and McDonald's orange drink. I got to stay far from that. Because I used that orange drink, man. That thing right there. If I could roll it up and smoke it, I would do it.
That was a lifetime ago.
But go ahead.
All right. Let's see. Okay. So this is the testimony that I just got yesterday. Not today, yesterday. My mom had an appointment with her primary care physician 2 weeks ago. This is a new primary care physician, right? That her mom went to. He is an internal medicine doctor. It was her first visit with him. He asked questions about her medical history, so he explained that she was hospitalized for about a week due to her blood sugar level of 747, which is through the roof. The hospital started her on insulin and told us she would be on it for the rest of her life, as well as her then primary doctor said the same thing. Hey, mom's going to be on insulin the rest of her life. You need to just get used to it. You get used to sticking her with the needles because that's what the life is going to be. And I, as a daughter of a diabetic, I would administer my mom's insulin needles when I was in high school. Right? And if any of you have cared for a diabetic, the needles, like I used to have to try to find new places on her arm that where the flesh wasn't like hardened or something, like the scar tissue. It was, and this, I'm a child doing this, right? And I used to give her insulin shot, and anyway, I felt awful about it. But anyway, so likewise, this testimony, hospital started on insulin, told her she'd be on the rest of her life. We started my mom on a regimen of black seed oil and sea moss. This was probably about 2019 or 2020. It was when we started Samba Tree, right? So she would buy our black seed oil and sea moss and moringa bitters. So black seed oil, sea moss, and moringa bitters. Let's see. Within 6 months to a year, she was completely off of the insulin. Wow. She was placed on metformin. Those of you that know metformin is a really popular drug for diabetics. And I think for high blood pressure too. But anyway, definitely for diabetes. She was placed on metformin starting at 3 capsules a day. I don't know what the dose, like the actual like milligrams, but 3 caps a day. her new primary doctor, the one she's going to now, questioned, why is she still taking metformin? She doesn't need that. Literally, the doctor told her, new physician told her, why is she still on metformin? She doesn't need that. And she said, hold on. She doesn't need to continue the metformin. He ordered blood work and said that her blood work is great and her A1Cs is 7.2, which is normal for her age. Okay, she's an elderly woman. The only reason why he didn't take her off of the metformin is because I didn't feel comfortable. This is the daughter. I didn't feel comfortable because I wanted her to meet with her endocrinologist first before taking her completely off the metformin. Her doctor kept telling her how good she looks and that she's in remarkable health for someone her age, despite the dementia. We are following up with her endocrinologist shortly. And now, she started her on black seed oil, sea moss, moringa bitters, but this woman, I looked at her order history, and she orders blueberry tea, blueberry leaf tea. Blueberry leaf tea is amazing. It cuts down your your sugar level by 27%. Just go look at our website under blueberry leaf tea. Blueberry leaf tea she buys for her household. Soursop leaf tea she buys. And she makes all of this for her mother. And so since 2020, right? 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. And her mother is completely off of insulin. Her doctor told her she needs to be completely off of metformin and said that she is an amazing, remarkable condition for someone her age. Hey, let me run. Let me run. Can I run? Can I run? Somebody run with me, okay? That's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Now listen, we normally, it's YouTube, you can't give testimonies, you can't do this, we just gonna give it, okay? We just gonna give the testimony, all right? But that, when I tell you that made my day, my year, hearing that, that's amazing.
What did we say? What did we say?
Our goal is to get our people out of the hospitals and to get them
To
off
destroy
of diabetes and high blood pressure.
To destroy it.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the wrong camera. To destroy it.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
we got to understand, this is a war.
Yeah.
We're not talking about something like, it's a war beyond the wars, and you do it, but you're not really in it, and it's something no. This is a war that we're in, that many of our people died from this thing.
Yeah.
Many of our people, they're not living the quality of life that they supposed to be living because we say one thing on social media, these people are evil and all that stuff. But then on the other hand, we go right to the same people. So can you give me more of my pills? This is a war. And the war, the weapons that you need, you got to first look at what you're using right now. You may be using too much of that knife and fork. Because that knife and fork, you may be putting the wrong stuff on it.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you understand? That spoon? We ain't gonna look. No, spoon. We see you, spoon, too.
And the ice cream.
We see
I ain't
you,
mad
too.
at y'all. I ain't judging y'all.
So it's a combination of not just, stuff that you take in, but really making changes in what you take in.
Yeah.
But then there's also this. This is there's a lot of great stuff on TikTok. There's a lot of bad stuff on here too, but there's a lot of good stuff on there too. This is a picture someone put on here. Let me get that. Now this is just walking. This is the benefits of just walking. Yeah. All right, I'll just put this up right here. The benefits of walking 10,000 steps a day. And obviously it helps with weight loss, improves heart health, reduces chronic diseases, reduces stroke risk in women, decreases diabetes risk, lowers blood pressure, increases lung capacity, improves mood, improves varicose veins, boosts immunity. Did they say that? Well, it's worth saying it again. Prevents disabilities in old age and speeds up digestion. Now, that last one is really interesting because for some of y'all, if you've ever seen our brothers and sisters from India, after you notice that it's like I think it's just in the culture. We've lived places where there's a higher concentration of people from India, and you'll see them like in the park, the elders especially, and they love walking with their hand. You'll see them with their, like a wise old leader or something like that. You see them just walking, in the park or whatever, and they had their hands in their back and they just strolling or whatever. And you also see that in Asian cultures too, and where they just they walk, particularly after the meals. This Western culture, what is done is that we eat and then we go lay down and we go to sleep. And so your digestive system, you're not helping your digestive system to do what it needs to do. So instead, you got all that stuff that just sits up in your gut and then your stomach, and your digestive system is like, hey, man, can you give me a little bit of help? Can you just walk a little bit? Can you just walk about Zion a little bit? You done sung about that in church. Can you just walk a little bit? You know what I'm saying? And so little things like that you could do. We talked about it's just simple as walking. That's what I've done. I've been walking a lot. I kind of tapered down just a tinge, but we're going to pick it back up again because I was, anyway, I'm just readjusting, and we have a lot of things going on right now. But anyway.
And if you can't walk, go sit in the sun.
Go sit in the sun. You remember that's what we talked about all last year. Sitting in the sun, quiet, immersing yourself in total silence, and what that does for your brain, all of that stuff. It's just basic things, that can make a world of difference. Like I said again, so there's diabetes, like in that, what you just talked about, that story, that testimony you just shared, gone. And ain't the only one.
It's gone. Like, it's gone. How about that? That's really something. And listen, that's not us, right? These are the natural elements, so to speak, that are present, that our creator created and put in creation, right? To heal and restore and regulate the body and the mind. You mentioned about walking. Do you know, and I don't have it right top of mind, but when you walk 3 miles, right? At the moment you hit like 3 miles, there's certain things that happen in your brain. Like your problem solving ability is heightened. So let's say you're dealing with something, you don't know what to do, you're having an issue with your finances, your relationships, your whatever, right? Your job, and you don't know what to do, right? You have prayed, you have, gotten counsel, you've done all those different things. They say that when you walk 3 miles, at that 3 mile mark, there's certain things that are unlocked in your, he just stepped over the light, that are unlocked in your brain that allow you to more easily solve problems and find solutions. Isn't that something? I'm just telling you, you got to get away from all of this noise. Look, said the person under the lights, on the computer, on the phone, right? But these are noisy, right? These are noisy. You got to get away from that noise and, and let your body and your mind heal. That's it. You know what I mean? So, next, I kind of want to, well, you know what? Let's just show what else you did with the Soursop, and then I'm going to show you all a drink that I don't like to say you need to be making, but you need to be making it. It's a drink that's going to help cleanse your lymphatic system. It's going to help cleanse your gut. and heal your liver. So I'm going to make that next after he shows you this.
Okay. All right. So what I'm going to show you now is staying on the topic of these the Soursop drinks. You know, you could get all kinds of creative with it. You know, and we don't want to forget about the children. You know, because the children as well, we could teach them when they're young on some healthy alternatives, and we hear from numbers of y'all, some of y'all we've had the opportunity to meet or whatever, and numbers of you have been doing that, you know, teaching your children and your grandchildren while they're young, you know, just giving them some healthy alternatives. And for you guys that have been doing that, man, just wonderful. It's okay to pat yourself on the back, you know, because you're doing what unfortunately there are many other people who aren't doing that kind of stuff. But you know, so glad to have great people like yourselves that are teaching your children the importance of, you know, eating healthy and all of that. So what I did was I took this Soursop drink and I said, you know, we're gonna make a popsicle out of it. So guess what? So I did a very short video showing, what was that? A short video, you know, just showing you what I did and how to make it. Okay, it's very, very easy. And where is it? I think this is it right here. Here we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, we have been talking a lot about our Soursop drink. If you have not received this, tasted this, I'm telling you right now, you are missing it. The thing I like about this drink, again, if you could take a look at it, it's 100% natural. There are no preservatives, and it's 100% juice. They literally don't add anything to it at all. I mean, you can look at right there, it tells you there as well. Nothing else added at all, 100%. So while it makes a good drink, we're going to actually make it into a popsicle. And the thing about this drink as well, it has pulp in it as well. You know, so what we're going to do is, let's go over here and let's go ahead and I'm going to make two different types of popsicles. This first one we're going to make is, let's open it up, is just going to be with the Soursop juice itself. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour it in. You see that pulp coming up in there? It's a big piece of pulp trying to come out. All right. I kind of got a little overage there, but that's all right. And let's do this one. I picked these up, by the way, and we went to IKEA, and I forgot how much we paid for these. But, you know, if you have these at home, you know, I think this will make a great addition for the children. I know they will love it. Let me kind of scoop some of this out here so I can kind of even it out some. I got a little too excited with this. All right. So let's see, a little bit more. All right. So I don't know if you can see that or not. You can see it's got that piece of pulp in there. Has a lot of pulp in there. So very, very good. All right. I'm just pouring some of this out because I got a little too carried away with that. Okay. Now for this one, we are going to put some pineapple in here. So what I'm going to do for this one, let me put some of this pineapple in here. Let's see what this pineapple talking about. So in addition to having the pulp, these other three are going to have pineapple. And I made sure to use pineapple that's a little ripe. And I think this will be an awesome treat for children and all that. So let's put that to the side. And then now, so really you're getting a mixture of soursop juice and pineapple juice. Oh my goodness. You know this gonna be good. All right. So there you go. And now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and put these tops on. And I am going to sit this in our freezer, and we are going to see what the end result's going to be. I know it's going to be good. So I'm just putting these on right now. And yeah, so this will be a great treat. A lot of times I'm saying this is good for children, but shoot, I'll make it for myself, for real. So now you have some frozen treats of 100% juice, squeeze, put straight into the can, nothing else added at all. And again, I use these so with this one, I was able to make a total of 6 popsicles, and I have a little more than half of the can still left. All right. So yeah, check this out. We're going to go ahead and pop this in the freezer, and then let's see what we come up with. All right, so that's what I did last night, and I just ran to the freezer, and this is it right here. And I wanted to make sure, I told Nicole last night, I said, what if this thing didn't even freeze? Man, I would have been so mad. So I don't know. I'm trying to see which one. This is my first time using this thing here. Let's see. Let's see if I can break it out, y'all, without breaking it. So what, I got to put Pam in there or something? Nah, just hold on. Let's see. I'll rock it a little bit. All right, hold on. Let me see. We're doing this in real time here. Hold on. Let me see if I can knock it just right. Probably got to let it sit out for a little bit.
Well, let them sit for a little bit then.
Okay.
You know?
All right, so I'll go. Well, they're here now, and while we're doing our thing here, maybe I'll get my daughter, or she went out. I'll get someone to try to unfreeze those a little bit. But yeah, you'll get to see it in real time. So anyway, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna switch over to another part of the kitchen, and so Nicole, you just let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Oh, she said, you know what? Should I go ahead and do it? Because, geez. All right, she said my mom was like running under some hot water.
Oh, yeah.
So let me do this real quick.
Thank you, Mom.
There you go.
How you doing, Mommy?
All right, here we go. So this is the soursop. This is just all soursop right here. All right, so let me chase it and see. I'm trying to make sure this one had the pineapple on it. Yeah, it's frozen sour. I know these are like, I told Nicole, I said, these Tower of Babel popsicles? You see how it's anyway. Anyway, as expected, very good.
It's good?
Yes. All right, so I'm a.
Yeah, that's going to be yours.
That's mine, and then over here is the
Pineapple?
This is the pineapple one. I want to see how that one looked like real quick. Hold on. All right, let me run that a little bit more under the kitchen. I mean, under the water. There we go. Ah, here we go. All right, so this is the pineapple one. You see I got the pineapple in there. You can kind of see the pineapple chunks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's going to taste everything, but except you got pineapple chunks in it. So that one I'm probably not going to even look. You can see I'm going to head on over to Nicole's station, and we're going to check it out. So you said you ready? Because I'm going to flip the light over. Just turn it over.
Okay.
And that's,
All right.
be mindful of the cord.
All right.
All right.
You tilt it down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna head on over to the other part of the kitchen here, and let me move her microphone too. Hold on, I forgot about that part. That's easy. Okay.
Okay. Oh, wow. It's not going to fall? Okay. All right, y'all. So what I'm going to show you.
Okay, here I come, Nicole.
Oh, here you come. Okay.
There you go.
Is my mic on?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. So what I'm going to show you now, real quick, and there you go, is the it's a cleansing drink. You take it in the morning, right? You take it in the morning, and I drink it probably 2 times, 3 times a week. Okay. Let me tell you what is going to go in this drink. Okay. We're going to use water. 2 whole lemons. You can totally reduce all of the ingredients down if you want something that's not as strong. I like a lot of flavor in everything, okay? So we're gonna use ginger. We're gonna use fresh ginger, lemons, honey, our Ceylon cinnamon, olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and water, okay? And as soon as Dwayne comes back, we're gonna get started. And when you cut these lemons, and these are cleaned lemons, okay? They have been cleaned. All right? You wanna first start with a very well cleaned lemon, all right? Sometimes I use baking soda and cleanse them. All right. We are going to, where's my knife? Oh, here we go. All right, let's get down there. Okay, we're gonna cut these lemons up with the seeds, everything. This is organic. These are organic lemons. We do not do seedless fruits, okay? We don't do seedless fruits at all. We want the seeds. We want the fruit in its original, well, look, as original as we can get in this modern day, okay? All right, so seeds, rind, the white part, everything. You want everything. That is the key into this drink, okay?
Hold that for just a moment.
All right. So that's 2 whole lemons. Some of you, again, you're just gonna want 1 lemon because 2 lemons may be too strong for you. We're just adjusting the light so you all can see. Okay? All right. 2 lemons. I'm gonna do 1.5 cups of water. Yes, I know, I'm drinking out of a plastic bottle, blah, 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 I know. I didn't have my glass bottle on me today. My Berkey is not acting right. All right, 1.5 cups of water. You can do 2 cups of water if you want, right? If you want. We're gonna put all of the lemon in there. You can just show it from here. All of the lemon in there. Okay? You just want to take 1 knob of ginger. All right? 1 knob of ginger. And I'm gonna put a little extra in there for extra measure. Okay, now here comes the good part. We're gonna take, you got it. You're gonna take 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, yes, honey. Yes, it will be cleansing out your gut. Yes, it will be. All right, now we're gonna take some honey, raw honey. And this is really for, yes, there is health benefits in raw honey, but it's also for taste. So you can do 1, you can do 2. I'm gonna do like 2.5. All right, because it's like a morning treat for me. Or a start my day treat, I should say. Wow. All right. Usually you put the olive oil in first, and so the honey should come out pretty easily, but it's not cooperating. Anyway, all right. So that's what you're going to do, and then there we go. And then you're just going to sprinkle some Ceylon in there, right? Because remember, you want to put this on and in everything you can because of the benefit. Now, we're going to blend this up. Okay. My blender on? Yeah, my blender's on. All right. I don't want to blend it. I don't want to blend it too much because I don't want a creamy, frothy drink. I really want to be able to separate the pulp from the liquid, okay? So I don't want to blend it down too much. All right, and then I'm going to just scooch all this to the side. And what I do to prevent mess is I just take a strainer and a bowl and pour it, as opposed to trying to use something like this on a mason jar. It gets messy. So this, I can just pour it right in. All right, I blended this a bit too much. I did exactly what I didn't want to do. All right, I'm just tapping to get the rest of that juice. You probably could make some really nice lemon pound cake, lemon muffins, lemon something with all that good rind in there. Okay, and this is what you're left with, right? And so now I'm going to pour that into a glass. It is definitely healthy to drink it room temperature. Sometimes, I'm not going to lie, I do put a little ice cube in there, but you know, whatever. You're going to taste it, Dwayne.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he probably would like it a bit sweeter than what I made it. You know what I mean? It's probably going to be, it's not going to be sweet
I've
enough
had
for
it
him.
already. It's good.
All right, you want to switch back to the other camera? Okay.
All right.
All right. This, I will, do we turn this one off?
Yep, I got you.
All right. Okay. All right. This right here. When you drink this drink,
They're not on. Hold on.
oh, hold on 1 second. Can they hear me on your mic? All right, well, I'll just use this for now. Okay, so when you drink this drink, you're probably going to use the bathroom within it. Everybody's different, right? Everybody's system is different. Somebody could be regular, somebody else could be pretty constipated. But most of the time, people probably will be in the bathroom maybe within 3 hours or so. Do you know what I mean? Because it definitely, here, I'm handing this to you, cleanses you out, right? So that olive oil gets in there and starts moving things in your gut and gets things moving. the lemon, the acidity of the lemon, it cleanses the liver, right? So it allows the liver to detoxify, right? Which is what you want. The liver is extremely important. And then the ginger, we all know how amazing ginger is. And then the Ceylon cinnamon we've talked about. Here you go. That's nice. That's really nice. I don't like super, super sweet. Like I said, you could put a little bit more honey if you want to. Don't put in 5 tablespoons, y'all. Don't put in that much. but it's really good.
Yeah, what it tastes like is it's a smooth, creamy, like a lemon. Limeade kind of thing. That's what it tastes like. It's very good.
Yep.
And like she said, put some ice in it if you want to.
You want to. You know, it's better, it's more effective if you don't. But what you do is you can refrigerate your lemons. You know, if you wanted a little chilled, instead of putting ice in it, but I put ice in it as well. This is very, very good for you. So if you want to incorporate something that'll help kind of keep you cleansed, very good. Very, very good. Okay. You want to take, somebody said Nicole's mic is low.
It's,
Thank you, Team Truth. Oh, my physical mic or the volume is low?
yeah, you're good now. It's a delay there.
Oh, okay. Do you want to take some calls?
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that
Okay.
now. Let me get set up for that right quick. And
Let's see what time it is.
I'll put the phone number on the screen and just in a little bit, but let me go ahead and get that set up real quick. It only takes about a moment or two, a few moments, and then we'll get to hear from you guys. Okay, so let's see.
While y'all are doing that, 2 things. Two new things to look out for that are probably going to be on the website within a week or two. African black soap with moringa and black seed. You guys have been buying a lot of the body scrub, the natural body scrub, moringa and black seed. And so I thought, you know, if this is something that you all like, I should also add the shower gel, all right? The all natural African black soap with moringa and black seed, shower gel, and then the body oil as well. So in the next week or two, just look for that. That'll be added to the website. And one more thing. And this we could maybe show. We'll probably eat a little bit of this. We got to let our palates kind of cool down. But we'll go ahead and taste some of the fruit sea moss gel. Okay, while we take calls. So, you got the phone number on there?
Yep. So the phone number is up, and if you'd like to give us a call in, and you can go. Yeah. So the parameters are as follows. Yeah. So any good testimonies in terms of your health. You know, if you've seen any improvement in that.
What products
has helped?
Have helped you?
Yeah.
You know, what are your favorite products? What would you like to see? And then also, you know, if you just want to call in and just say, hey, you know, if you've been shopping with us and we've never had a chance to exchange or, you know, greet you, we would love to just meet you. You know what I mean? Because I see all your names. I know all of your names. He knows some of your names because you're on YouTube and you shop. I know all of your names. You know what I mean? And so it would be a joy for me to be able to hear your voice and meet you. Yeah, even if you don't have any deep question to ask, but yeah. So feel free. We would love to hear from you. Numbers on the screen. And
in the meantime, this is something we'll see how often. I want to do this, you know, in the kitchen a lot more often. It ain't gonna be every week, but you know, we definitely like to do more of this, you know, showcasing just some things, and then giving you opportunity to call if you have any questions or comments or things like that. Giving you, you know, the opportunity to call in as well. shoot, if we had the time, I would love to also have like a Samba podcast where we take a couple of things, topics, and we just address those topics and keep it moving. So we'll see. Of course, I'm always thinking big, and then, I gotta, okay, what tools do we have to get it done before we don't want to overdo ourselves. You know what I mean? So anyway, here we go. So got a phone call coming in. Let's see. Hello, caller. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
Who is that?
Oh, good. Hi, everybody in the chat. How y'all doing?
Good.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi. Who is
This is Darlene.
Oh, it's
Darlene.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hey,
Hey. Okay.
Hey, sis.
I have a question. Remember Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I want to tell you about the turmeric and the pepper, turmeric and seeds and the pepper. That's really good for me. I have the autoimmune. I talked to you about that, right?
Yes.
So, okay. So I'm figuring that in order to control my, I'm a little nervous. Can't think of nothing. In order to control my inflammation, that turmeric and pepper, the turmeric with the pepper, that helps a lot.
Wow. You talking about the turmeric 50/50
Yeah,
pepper capsules?
that really helps me. Pardon me?
Do you mean the capsules, Darlene? The turmeric 50/50
Yes, the
pepper
capsules.
Okay,
Yes.
Okay.
The
It does.
Yes, those capsules really help. I've been telling everybody about your business and everything. I've been just telling. The lady wanted
we
me
so
to order
appreciate
for her. I said, hey, here, you go ahead and order it yourself. But that's wonderful. So I'm thinking that
appreciate it.
I want to get off the medication, but in order I'm thinking that being that, like everything that everyone says that we should do, when you have an autoimmune, it's fighting against, it's already revved up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's fighting things, you know what I mean? So I don't even know what to do. So I thought I tried to explain it to you.
Oh, no, we were listening. Go ahead, sweetie.
Oh, okay. So that is what I have. I'm gonna tell you something. I had levels. Other people have levels 500 and like through the roof. My levels are at 25, 2 digits, and that's wonderful. That is a blessing.
And which level is that? Are we talking about?
AST levels and ALT, they're called.
Okay.
Some people's are 500. Their levels are 500. Mine are like in the level of very good. That is nobody but the Most High. It's nobody but Him.
Wow. That's awesome.
So
awesome.
I said, and so I can't take a lot of stuff that helps your immune system, helps it.
I see. Yeah.
Because mine is already up. You understand what I'm saying, Nicole?
Yes, I do. I do what you say. It's overact. I know what you're saying. Yes, I do. Let me ask you something, Darlene, real quick, because
okay.
We know some things, but we're not licensed and we don't have a practice and all of that. But let me ask you something. Have you ever
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Have you ever considered an integrative medicine center, an integrative or functional medicine center?
No.
Okay.
No.
An integrative medical center it's a practice that integrates modern medicine and natural medicine. So basically, integrative medicine centers really focus on getting to the root of what the ailment is. They don't manage the sickness. They don't manage the illness. They don't deal with the symptoms. They analyze the body through a series and battery of tests to get to what is causing this autoimmune condition. Is it diet? Is it stress? Is it something in the blood? What is going on? And then they target that. They go after that. And so I think there are things that we can take that are good. Like people ask, what's good for the liver? What's good for this? What's good for the brain? that's, dealing at a surface level. But when you are
Right.
really trying to attack, I keep saying attack, but when you're really trying to solve the root problem, you might need a little bit more, information, right? And so an
Yes.
integrative medicine place, and I can help you. I can help you because I know what to look for. So if you find some and you want to send me, like some links, I can look over them and let you know what I think. And let me say this, I need to apologize to you, Sister Darlene. I owe you an apology. I could show you my notebook from 2023, and I kid you not, I am, as I stand before my creator, your name is on, it's like email Darlene and then 3 more pages. Email Darlene and 3 more pages. Get back to Darlene. Get back to.
But you know,
kid you not.
but
I did not.
But
get
you
back
know what,
to you.
Nicole? I knew that you guys were so busy. I understood it, and I was fine. I understood it. But I am so glad that I did get to talk. I'm glad you're talking about this. I'm glad I got to talk to you. I'm so glad I got to talk to you, both of y'all, man.
And like I said, if you want to send me some links, I usually can look over them pretty quickly and tell if they're just throwing the name integrative medicine on because it's a catchphrase and they're using it as a gimmick, or if they really have the different programs and tests that you would want and need. So definitely send me an email. Before we take that next call, well, first of all, is that all you wanted to ask, Darlene?
That's all I want to say. That's all I can say right now. I'm so glad. I'm glad I got through.
I love you so much, sis. I love you so much.
Appreciate
I
it.
miss you
Yep,
too.
I love y'all too, man. Y'all, I do.
All right, love you, baby.
Well, you take care. All right, bye. Before we take the next call, or as the next call comes in, we only got one line. I didn't say that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was my fault. Yeah, we don't have a bank of phone numbers. We ain't at that level yet, but yeah, so just keep trying to call in.
Yes.
And as be listening to the caller that's live at that moment, and then as the call begins, you see it coming to a close, then go ahead and try your call again. Okay, so yeah, I didn't make that clear. My apologies, but yeah, line is open again. So the people that was trying to call, go ahead and give us a call again, and I
saw Violet. I saw Violet's name pop up.
Yeah, whoever. Yeah, just call in, and I think we got someone calling in now. All right. I think we got a caller on the line now. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
My name is Masana, but on your chat thing, I'm called Miss Sana. But I just wanted to say hello, Happy New Year. Every time I watch you guys, I've been watching you guys for a very, very long time.
Oh, wow.
I don't really comment much, but I have bought a few things from the shop, and I have sent emails every now and again. But I just want to say you guys are truly a blessing, and I enjoy y'all vibe. I enjoy how much you guys love each other. I just enjoy everything about you all, and I've been watching you all since when y'all first started coming into the Hebrew movement, and even still now, I'm still with you all because I guess you could kind of say I was in that also, but I kind of transitioned out, and but through everything, I've always followed you guys, and I just want to say, you all are a blessing to me.
Oh,
and I love all y'all tips and how you all, I do try to do some research, like Brother Dwayne says, don't take my word for it, go and look it up. I do try to do that when I can, and I don't know, you guys are just, I don't know, I just wanted to call and tell y'all you all have really, truly been a blessing to me. And I just want to say have a good night. And I really enjoyed the show.
Wait, sis, before you hang up, is your name, did you say Miss Sana, S-A-N-A, or Shauna, S-H-A-N-A?
Yes.
The first one?
Well, my real name is Masana, M-A-S-A-N-A. But on here, I'm just Miss Sana. I just changed it earlier.
Okay.
So,
okay.
yeah.
You know what?
But I've always,
What you say?
no, I'm not, but I've always followed you. I'm even on my BondTube. I don't watch all the time, but when I do, I try to go back and catch up on shows and things.
Well, listen. I just before you go, and y'all know us. We just flow, right? We just flow. We just flow. So I want to pray for you. Actually, is that okay? Because it's just on my heart to do so. Is that all right? I can't hear her response.
That's fine.
She said,
I'm sorry,
fine.
that's fine.
Okay. Oh, wow. Well, you know what? I just lift you up right now to the creator of heavens and earth. And Masana, I pray that right now, whatever it is that you are lacking, whatever it is that you need, whatever encouragement that you need right now in this time and in this hour, because I sense just a little bit of a little bit of just not sadness, but just soberness a little bit. But whatever it is that you need right now in this time,
Yes.
our prayer is that your creator would provide every single thing that you need right now in this hour for your life, for your family's life, whatever the situation is, if it's finances, if it's children, family, whatever it is, but that your creator would provide every single thing that you need, and that you would go lacking for nothing.
Yes.
In these past years, the different things that you've lacked, the things that were just out of reach for you, my prayer is that you would be able to attain every single thing that your creator has ordained for you. And that it would not be a year of repeating any bad mistakes or bad, situations, but it would be a year of wisdom for you. A year of wisdom where you can make excellent decisions, and that your life will be much more full.
Yes.
Full of joy and peace and harmony and every good thing that your creator has for you.
Let it be done.
Yeah, let it be done in your life.
All right, sweetie pie. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
Goodbye.
All right.
Love
Well, you
you
take
too.
care. All right.
Oh,
So
bless
good
her
to
heart.
hear from people.
Yeah.
And that's what we wanted to make time to hear from y'all,
Yeah.
and just to hear you. All right, we got another call coming in. All right, whoever this is calling, you've been hot. We got you now, don't we?
Who is it?
Can you hear me?
I can't hear.
I can hear.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now. There you go.
You can hear me?
Yeah,
Okay,
I was
good.
saying
Great.
you've been hot. I want to look. I want to give you $1,000 because you kept calling in. I was like, if I
Because
can.
I've been meaning to send emails and I haven't gotten around to do it. But this is Sister Noel. I wanted to let you two know that a year and a half ago I started using sea moss and all that stuff. I have dropped 110 pounds.
Whoa!
I have dropped 110 pounds. I was 386. I'm sorry, 386. I'm now down to 277. And really, I needed to start losing weight because I have arthritis in both knees. So it's really bad. And actually, it's bone on bone. I do know I need a knee replacement. And I'm working towards that, hopefully within the next 3 months, to have a knee replacement done on both knees. Not at the same time, but one and then the other.
Yeah.
But I started using sea moss. I started taking the black seed oil. I add the burdock root. I add that to my smoothie in the morning.
Wow.
I add cat's claw. I add some other things too, like maca powder and that kind of stuff, just for energy.
Wow.
But I drink the hibiscus. I usually mix the teas, the hibiscus, the soursop leaf, and then I'll mix it with the purple, the one that looks like a little flower.
Oh, the
I usually
butterfly.
mix that, yeah.
So you said
So yeah, I do that, yeah.
you dropped
So
from
and then my
386.
A1C,
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
yeah,
Keep going.
my A1C was 8.6, and now the last time I got it done, it was 5.9.
Wow.
So yeah, so I mean, and I've done some other things too. What I did was once I started using the sea moss and stuff, is because I was a soda addict, and I still consider myself addicted to it. I just don't drink it, and I'm a person that eats I love chips, any type of, well, not any type, but a lot of different types of chips and fried foods. So I really cut that down. I'm not a vegetarian, but there's some days I don't eat meat at all. I never really ate pork, so that wasn't a big issue. But there were other things like cutting out the salt. So I use all the seasonings where I don't have, I don't add salt, that kind of thing.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
So that's the kind of thing. Try to eat more fruits and vegetables. I do try to do some exercise, even though with my bad knees, it's hard because it's painful. But, and now I'm trying to work on losing a little more weight. I'd like to lose at least 35 more pounds.
Wow.
And, but if you try to work at it and you take slow steps, my biggest thing was the first thing I tried to cut out was soda, which was my biggest demon. So I cut that out first, and then I worked on the chips, and then, what's the next thing? I used to love eating that popcorn, microwave popcorn, which has a lot of salt in it. Really nice. Cut that out. So those are some of the things that I've done to, and it's so funny because I still don't think that I've lost as much weight as I have, but everybody who sees me, like with my clients, and even when I was away, and I think, Sister Nicole, I was working down in Florida with some of the people from Hurricane Ian, and when I would go around, even while I was there, they said, we can see you losing weight, and I didn't feel like it. I just tried to follow the same things I was doing when I was home, tried to follow it, there. Sometimes I couldn't because, our living situation, because we were group living. So I didn't have all the things that I needed to do things, but I would try to at least do the sea moss, and I would at least try to do the black seed oil, and, those kind of things. But that was one reason why I called in.
Wow.
Because I kept saying I've been meaning to send an email, and I've never really gotten around to it.
This is better than an email.
110 pounds.
Wow.
No, wow, sis. That is amazing.
So now that 30 or 35 that you said that you're shooting for, you already conquered 100. So that 30, you got enough, experience now. You can go ahead and conquer the rest of it. And
and I'm glad it's kind of coming off slow, because my thing is I used to be able to lose weight, but I would always gain it back more. And so, so I've lost the weight. I haven't gained it back. So now I'm just trying to lose that last, so many pounds. But I just really call to encourage people, because there may be somebody out there that really is, and even if they're not trying to lose weight, you could have a healthy weight and still not be healthy, especially if you're drinking a lot of soda or eating a lot of chips, you're eating a lot of fried foods. And, and some people don't think that you can be addicted to soda. Can I tell you, when I stopped drinking soda for a while, I'm a medical case manager at home, people would see my attitude. They would ask me, was I using drugs? You know why? Because I was going through withdrawal.
Wow.
That's how much soda I was drinking.
That's crazy.
I would be drinking 3 or 4 liters of soda a day, 3 or 4 liters. I'm telling you. So once, and it is an addiction.
It is.
Yeah, for real.
It is.
Wow.
But once I really stopped and got to a certain point, then people say, "Oh, we can see it.
That's good.
They said, we can see it. So I'm just calling to encourage somebody else.
Yes.
I still have some other things that I deal with, like, I do know I'm going to have to get knee replacements, but I'm trying to be healthy as I can.
Yes.
So when it's time for the recovery won't be as bad.
There you go.
Doing a
Very
preemptive
smart.
strike.
Very smart.
So that's why I'm still continuing. I haven't stopped anything like taking the sea moss and stuff. Try to do it every day, because I know once I have surgery, that's going to be important for my recovery. Those minerals is going to be important for recovery. But but that was one reason why I called, just to encourage somebody, and and it wasn't easy.
Wow.
But but I see a difference now. I see also a difference in my food bill, because I'm not buying a whole bunch of junk
Right.
to have in the house.
Sister, I gotta
You
give
know,
you a round
so,
of applause.
yeah.
Can we get a round of applause in the chat? Okay.
That's awesome.
A round of applause in the chat for Sis Noel.
So-
That is amazing.
That's amazing.
That's amazing, sis. Thank you so much for calling in. Wow.
Yes, the best thing is when you get on an airplane and you don't need a seat extender.
Okay.
You know, the seatbelt extender.
Wow.
When I get on there and I ask the lady I need a seat extender, she says, "Why do you need it?" And then when I sit down and then it clips, I don't need it. I'm shocked myself because I
Isn't that
always think I'm
something?
going to need it.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, sis.
So-
Congratulations.
So that's all I called in for. I hope everybody has a great new year. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
And
sis.
just to give encouragement to someone else.
Love
That's
you much.
awesome.
All right, so
awesome.
folks,
Well,
take care.
Yes, ma'am.
Love you
thank
so
you
much.
so much. Girl. Woo. She done dropped a bomb on that one.
Okay.
What in the world?
Literally.
She dropped a bomb on her.
No.
No.
110
Wow.
pounds. And let
Isn't
me,
that
let me
something?
say something about that. You see how she said she stopped she was drinking 3 liters or 3 to 4 liters. 3 liters, she
Got a
said.
call coming in.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We can answer it. They can hold on for maybe for a second. 3 liters.
All right, caller, hold on for just
Hold
a
on for
moment,
1
okay?
second, caller.
Hold on.
3 liters of soda a day. So that sugar is just packing on the pounds, right? So when she cut that out, you automatically most people are gonna see that impact on the body, right? She went through the withdrawal, but then you're gonna start losing that weight because you're no longer gouging yourself with the sugar and the other chemicals
hold on,
that
man.
are in. But what she did in addition to that is taking the black seed oil and you couple it with the sea moss. See, the thing that people have to really understand, this black seed oil, and by the way, those of you that you've seen this black seed oil and this black seed oil, right? This one is darker. It's from India. And this one is more amber colored, right? Turkish and Egyptian black seed oil is a little lighter, and Indian black seed oil is darker. So just so you know, one isn't less potent than the other, just different origin, okay? But when you're dealing with weight and metabolism, the thyroid is key. And so when you're taking things that help balance the thyroid, all right, and I'm not going to throw a diagnosis out there, but I would probably 99% bet that she had hypothyroidism, an underactive thyroid. And that sea moss is going to get in there and it's going to feed the thyroid, all right? It's going to give it that T3, that T4 hormone, and it's going to feed the thyroid so that the metabolism can come back and start working like it should. And that weight you're going to see most people see that weight start dropping. So she not only did the sea moss, but she did the black seed oil as well. And the black seed oil is getting there and regulating and healing her organs. That is an amazing testimony.
That's amazing.
Congratulations, sis.
Yes,
Congratulations.
that's right.
That's beautiful.
All right, caller, how you doing today?
What's that?
Still on?
Guys again, and
Oh, go ahead. You were breaking up a little bit. Start from the beginning.
we're glad to hear from you guys again, and Happy New Year.
Yeah, likewise. Happy New Year to you too,
Happy New Year. Who's that?
Mr. Jermaine.
So,
I thought it was.
the way,
Hey, Brother Jermaine.
just wanted to, what Regina was saying, my wife Regina, she was saying that she really, really liked the seed oil
Mm-hmm.
The what? Can't hear.
The black seed oil.
that of lines.
Jermaine, could you say it again?
You're breaking up a little bit.
Seed oil?
He just keeps saying it comes.
I think he's asking. He might
Oh,
be asking
oh,
her in
he's
the
asking.
background. Yeah.
Pea seed oil.
I couldn't hear.
I know. It keeps breaking on.
Sorry, it's breaking up, and I'm hearing through his ear headphones. You might be on a cell. Are you on? You might be on a cell phone. His signal might not be that good. I don't know.
Oil. Can you hear me better now?
Slightly.
Say it
So
again.
so say what kind of oil was it again?
Seed oil.
It goes out every single time.
See, that's yeah. We
It goes out every. All
but-
we hear
but-
is seed oil, but maybe he's saying black seed.
Well, that's the only one. Don't we sell? Do we
We
sell
have
any?
other. No, we have other seed.
Oh,
oils,
okay.
but
All right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you could text me and put that part in there. What kind of seed oil? But go on and say what else you was going to say.
About the greens, that it's actually good at clearing up and having the skin.
He said something's clearing up.
Your signal's not
I'm
the
sorry,
greatest,
bro.
man.
We want to hear you. Yeah, maybe hemp seed oil. Maybe that's what he's referring.
I tell you what, we're gonna have to keep it moving because I don't want to. It's your signal. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah,
Julian,
we're sorry
Sister
about that.
Regina.
Usually it's on point, but I don't know what's going on. But yeah. Next time when we do live like this, please call in, let us know because I definitely want to hear from you. All right, or you can voice message me in Threema maybe, and then next time I go live and we talk about this, I can make mention of what you said on that testimony. Okay, so yeah, won't we do it that way? Because I had some other people blowing up the phone. So let's see who
Love you,
else we can
fam.
get. But thanks,
and your
brother,
wife.
for calling. Appreciate it, man. All right, so let's see. Other people that was trying to call,
Green tea seed oil. Maybe that's what it was.
go ahead and get the phone line is open. Remember, we only have one phone line. So we don't have a whole bank of phone lines that you call in and that got a call screener. You're looking at all of it. And I'm the call screener. This is the phone bank right here. Is only one line. And yeah, that's what we're doing. So yeah, so any other phone calls, if this is your time, if you want to give us a call in the meantime while we're waiting, again, remember tonight is the last night. It's it. This is it. This is it. This is it. 50 up to 50% off. Oh, that's my phone. There you go. There we go. This is the other person that was calling. Hey. Now you got to turn your volume down back in the background though.
So yeah, so any other phone calls, if this is your time, if you want to give us a call.
Hey, I can hear myself.
Hello?
Yeah, turn your volume down, honey.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. There we go.
Oh, hey, family.
Hey, how you doing?
Can you hear me
the,
now?
the TikTok
I'm
star.
doing good.
The TikTok star here.
TikTok star.
So that's like total surprise for me. That was like so innocent. Yes, but I'm talking about the detergent.
Oh, the
Oh
detergent.
my goodness,
Uh-huh.
that's the best. Yes, that's the best detergent out there. So the first time, my first order was like 2. And then I used it because I love the fragrance, Yang Yang. And then so let me just try it. To be fair, I use more than, it's called to say 3 tablespoons, but I use more than 3 tablespoons. But I could tell a difference when I wash the clothes. It's so clean, and then it's not heavy; it's light.
Yes.
And I'm like, wow, this is clean. My clothes, I'm like, I was so surprised. I'm like, this is clean. This is some clean, good soap. Yes, I just,
Wow.
yeah, that's a winner for me right there.
Wow, we're so glad
That
to hear
is
that.
awesome. So glad that you called and let us know about that. Wow, yeah, this is good to hear. The
detergent.
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 Yeah.
So she said she was using the Elang scent. She likes that scent. That's good for headaches. Violet, I'm sure she knows that. This is Violet of Listen to Your Body. Y'all check her out on YouTube. And
Please do.
And yeah, she said the detergent really cleaned, really cleaned the clothes. That's another thing y'all have been going in on the detergent, like going in on the detergent. But that makes me so happy because you're not washing your body or your clothes with all of these chemicals and chemical fragrances and disrupting your endocrine system and all this stuff. It's all natural. It's awesome.
Well, sister, thank you so
Does she
much.
have any-
What else do you have for us?
You're welcome. One more thing.
Go
One
ahead.
more thing. I just want to share testimony real quickly.
Yes.
I heard Nicole talk about she doesn't eat rice anymore, right, Nicole?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. That's right.
Yeah. Okay. So
I don't mess with the grains.
yeah.
Too tough.
So I was meddling to rice, and it was one night I was like in a dream, but in the dream I was like in a lot of pain. And when I got about the dream, I was still in pain. I'm like, wow, I couldn't move up the bed. I'm like, I'm gonna have to get that cream that I made. So I made a coconut spearmint with butter, and I whipped those two together, and I put that on the pain. You see, the grain, I found that caused my body to be in a lot of pain. My joint pain.
Yes.
And I put the coconut with butter on my pain, on the pain area. And I just rub it. I was rubbing it, and the pain just vanished away.
Wow.
So I'm just sharing with you guys that the coconut spearmint with butter is very, very easy to make. It's on my YouTube channel. Coconut oil, spearmint. You infuse that, and then you whip it. It's a very good thing for pain. Yeah.
Awesome. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? If you have pain, Violet whipped up something that's good for pain. Violet, what you should do is put the link in the chat to the video so people can, who need relief can get it for sure. That's what we're about,
Absolutely. Please do. Well, thank you. Thank you, sis. How's your husband doing?
Love you guys.
How's your husband doing?
He's hanging in there. Yeah, he's hanging in there, taking it one day at a time.
Okay. All right, good.
All right, love
All
y'all.
right, sister. Thank you so much. Take care. All right, I had somebody else call, and go ahead and try to give a call now. Again, one line. So, yeah, go ahead and try to give us a call now, and we'll try to pick it up for you here. I got this silent ring. I got to select another one.
Real quick, Team Truth said detergent is great. When will it be restocked? So the detergent is out of stock on the bulk page. Yeah. Why? Because I'm not charging y'all how much the shipping actually is.
Hold on one moment, family.
Okay. So the bulk, we marked it sold out on the bulk page, but you can still get it on the, new arrivals page. If you're looking for the detergent. So yes. And while there's a caller on hold, I just want to let y'all know before we close out. So anyone who is purchasing, you've purchased in the last 48 hours, we're probably going to get a lot of volume in orders because we're closing out, the biggest sale of the year. So if you would please, as you always are, please be patient with us. Especially if you're ordering the tinctures and the extracts, all right? Tinctures or extracts, those are probably going to take 7 to 10 business days, all right? Because depending on how many orders we get, that manufacturer is going to have to make a fresh batch of it just for you, all right? Because that's what she does for me. She makes fresh batches for everything. So 7 to 10 days, you're talking about 2 weeks. So let us know if that's a problem. Just email us in and we'll work it out with you. But.
Caller, go ahead and try to call back again. Go ahead, try to call back again, and hopefully we can get you up on back on the stage here. Oh, you're still here. You're still here. Oh, okay, good.
Yes, shalom, family. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, that's fine.
Who's this?
Okay. Yeah, my name is Samaria, and I just did a big order with you guys. Oh my gosh, I spent way too much money with you guys. Seriously, you guys are such a. No, I'm still here. No, you guys, honestly, you guys have generally, your products have blessed my family, and I just want to take the time to all praises to the Most High, Him glory first, and then using you guys as vessels to make the products. Yeah, but I have a question regarding chlorella. Do you guys sell that product? And, can you sell it?
You know what? Someone emailed me recently asking, could we start selling chlorella? You know what? The chlorella, the spirulina, right now I have that kind of in a pending file because sourcing it from a place where I know that it's going to be relatively free from contaminants is a little challenging. So I haven't added the chlorella to the website. It's kind of on my list for 2024. So if we do add it, It'll probably be added first quarter of 2024. And of course, I'll send an email out. But yeah, it's, you know, we just have to be more and more and more careful when we're, you know, when we're dealing with our green algae, where it's coming from and how it's being grown. And so I actually debated whether I was going to drop all green algae from the website or not. But I did find a really great source that's been pretty good so far. So I may add the chlorella. So, but thank you for the nudge.
Yeah.
And thank you so much.
Well, praise the Most High that you guys take it seriously.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sis. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, I have another question. Do you guys know what products help for ringing in the ear?
Oh, tinnitus? Is that tinnitus? Tinnitus?
I'm not. I don't know if it's tinnitus or not, but it's just like a constant ringing that's been happening for years now. So sometimes it comes and goes, but I figured to ask you guys what would be the best products to help with that.
You know, right off the top of my mind, there's nothing really coming to mind. The only thing that is kind of the only thing that comes to mind is magnesium. That's the one thing that kind of comes to mind is magnesium. It may not be the silver bullet, so to speak, but magnesium, most people are deficient in magnesium. Why am I looking at the screen instead of
I know,
the camera?
I am too.
Literally
I've
looking
been
at the
looking
screen
at
the whole time. But because we're usually using the camera on the screen.
Yeah.
But magnesium, most people are deficient in magnesium. Like 95% of people are deficient in magnesium. Why? Because the food that we eat, even if, I eat organic, I eat non-GMO, the soil that it's grown in is devoid and deficient of nutrients. The soil is not as nutrient dense as it used to be, you know, hundreds and hundreds of years ago. So when we eat our foods, we're not getting the minerals that we should, right? As a result, people are deficient in magnesium. Magnesium is used in like over 300 processes in the body. When you're deficient in magnesium, depression is usually right around the corner. You know, anxiety maybe right around the corner. There's a lot that happens in between your ears, right? In that brain of yours and in the head, that magnesium can either nurture and help, or being deficient in magnesium, you know, can really hurt. So that's just a general foundational health tip. So if you're not taking magnesium, you want to add that. Magnesium malate is good. Magnesium glycinate is good if you have anxiety. Magnesium malate is good and easily absorbed into the body. Don't do magnesium oxide, right? Unless you're constipated. Anyway, I'll probably have to do a video on magnesium in and of itself.
But what you can do is send us an email. What's the email?
Okay.
Sambatree@protonmail.com. But just know it's going to be, because we're doing this sale, I'm going to be a little slow.
It's going to take some time, but we'll get back to you. And and that'll give us and that'll also give time for us to think, and so we can give you, you know, what we don't know. We'll point you to people who do know. But let's get rid of the ringing.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. And would you guys be able to maybe even in the comments, like I know you named some products offhand, like what has magnesium in it. Like maybe you can even put like the products that you currently sell that has magnesium in it, so that we know to take it then.
Absolutely. And you know, listen to your body in the chat just said that thyme tea is good for ear ringing. Thyme tea.
So you may want to check.
Thyme tea?
Yeah, that's what she just put in there.
THYME, thyme tea.
Alrighty,
so that's good.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Violet.
All right, sweetie.
Yes, I'm waiting for my order. May the Most High continuously bless you guys. Seriously, thank you.
Thank you so
much, sister. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you. You take care now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's so sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah, so like ringing in the ear, that's something. Yeah, so ringing in the ear. The other, what was with the?
It's hot under these lights.
I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, got another caller coming in. Let's go ahead and take the call. Hey, caller, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. How you doing today? Who are we talking to?
This is Devorah Wilson.
Hey.
Hey, Miss Wilson.
How you
Todd
doing?
Wilson.
Todd Wilson's wife.
Ah, yeah.
Hey, sis.
The other part of the team.
The other part of Team
Yes.
Truth, huh?
Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to ask a question.
Yeah.
What my grandbaby has eczema. What is a good thing that she can use? My daughter could use on her child's skin.
Excellent.
She said her baby has eczema.
Grandbaby.
Grandbaby. How old is the grandbaby?
2 years old.
2 years old. Okay. I really want to. I would really want to know what she feeds the baby. I really want to know what the baby is eating. Does the baby eat a lot of? Let's see, 2 years old. You're eating crackers, right? Are you eating
Fries
crackers?
with ketchup.
No, not at 2 years old. At 2 years old, are you eating crackers and bread and things like that at 2 years old? Can y'all help me? It's been a long time.
Hi, this is the mother. This is Deborah's wife.
Oh, okay.
Deborah's daughter. I'm sorry.
Oh, what's that? Whoa. Whoa
No,
now.
I'm her daughter. I'm sorry.
What we got going on up in there?
Right? No.
No, go ahead.
Sweetheart.
That's funny. So yeah, she doesn't eat any like crackers like that. I mean, she loves corn chips. Her breakfast is usually oatmeal, cream of wheat, waffles, but I make sure it's nothing like processed. Yeah, I breastfeed still as well. So I'm just not sure what to treat her with.
Yeah.
This is basically just dry skin on her legs. So I've been doing like oatmeal baths, using my milk as well to nourish some of her patches. But I wanted to see if you all had anything or had any advice that I could use to treat it. So I think it's just something for right now. I don't believe that she'll have this forever. That's my prayer. So I just want something to, because she does itch as well too, and I don't want it to become irritated or infected, because if you scratch so much it can bleed and things of that sort. So it hasn't gotten to that point, because I've been doing just some ointment stuff from the store, or some shea butter, coconut oil whip that I made. Just try to stay away from a lot of harsh detergents. Everything natural. So that's what I'm doing so far.
Okay, so let's roll it all the way back here for a second. Are you in Arizona?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, so there's a couple of things, right off the top, okay? Because we're talking about a baby, right? They're 2 years old. We know that the body is reacting to something, all right? And so a lot of times we think it's just dry skin, so we need to put a cream on it, which topical things can help, but we want to get to the root of why the eczema is flaring up. So eczema is an autoimmune condition. So when you see eczema, it's the immune system reacting to something it doesn't like. Okay? So my son had eczema, big time, right?
He did.
And so usually there are a few heavy hitting violators, okay? The first is normally wheat, right? So gluten. So the cream of wheat, oatmeal has wheat, something else you mentioned that she ate, I can't remember. Oh, waffles, that's wheat. So if what she's eating for breakfast, right, she's starting off with pretty much wheats, right, and grains, and then what would you say she eats for, dinner, lunch?
She eats like yogurt, carrots, some tater tots.
Okay.
It can
okay,
vary.
yeah, dairy.
My mother
Okay.
cooks
All right.
Most of the time it's sadly, so she kind of like eats from my plate. Some of the times it could be greens from out in the garden.
That's good. Yeah.
We love that. Rice, oranges.
Good. That's the good
strawberries.
stuff. Yeah. That's the good stuff.
She loves her yogurt, so she gets a lot of that too.
Okay.
So
Okay.
sorry.
So there's a couple of things right off the bat. All right. So I'm sorry, it's hot under these lights. So the first thing is you want to try to look for some alternatives to feed her for breakfast so that she's not getting all of that inundation of wheat, right? And gluten. Okay.
Okay.
The yogurt she loves, maybe we can swap out the dairy yogurt, because dairy is a huge violator. It's a huge violator to the immune system, right, in our body. Maybe there's a cashew milk yogurt or a almond milk yogurt or something that you can kind of swap out with. The other thing, it doesn't sound like there's a detergent issue. You know, because it could just be like if you're using just a general regular detergent that can irritate the young skin of a baby, right?
Right.
So, but you want to first focus on what she is eating, right? Because her immune system is reacting to something, all right? And I know that if you remove the wheat you remove the dairy, you're going to see an improvement. You're going to see
some level. Yeah, you're going to see a measurable amount of it.
A measurable amount. And let me just say this real quick, right? Because I know we got to go. It's almost 9 o'clock. Here's the thing. When you're dealing with wheat, and you're dealing with wheat in the U.S., all right? When you're dealing with wheat in the U.S., almost all the wheat is genetically modified.
It's crap.
And what that means is wheat used to be grown, it was tall and thin. And what they did was they engineered the wheat to become thicker and more dense so that they could get more yield out of it. And when you do that, right, you started seeing all of these people with the gluten intolerance and all of these issues with their thyroid and with eczema and psoriasis. So what I'm saying is, and we can talk offline or email offline, but offline, am I just dating myself? Like old people say offline.
Just don't say AOL.
It does say AOL. but because I can help you find some alternatives, right? And what you want to do is you do a test. So you say, all right, let's do this for 3 weeks, maybe 4, and I'm going to substitute all the wheat with this. I'm going to substitute all the dairy with this. And you get a plan first. Like, get a plan. And do it where it doesn't cause you stress. Because if your baby likes yogurt, you're going to have to swap it with something. Cashew milk yogurt or yogurt almond milk. Or else she or he. You say she? It says he?
Right.
Yeah. She's going to be, where's my yogurt? Right? So you want to do it where you're not causing yourself more stress.
Not talking yet, but she's getting there.
Right. So plan it out. And this is the way we learn how to take control of our own health. So this is going to be your test. And then at the end of the 3 weeks or 4 weeks, if you say, oh my word, her skin has almost cleared up, then you know, okay, these were the violators.
And
so,
we literally saw that with everything she's saying is straight out of our own life and what we went through with our son. Because I remember taking them to the was it the allergist? Yeah. Because we didn't know. We didn't know what the heck was going on.
Yeah, I took her to
and so you know how
get her allergy testing too.
Yeah, so you know how the allergists, they do that thing where they put all them needles in you at the same time.
On your back.
I mean, I wanted to punch him out because my child is like sitting up there crying, so we don't know what the heck is going on. Yeah, so of course, and then he was like, well, you could do this and that. They don't know, and so what it ended up happening is what Nicole just said, it was like a process of elimination. We're like, okay, what are the things that they really liked, that he really liked the most? And so we started taking those things out and looking for alternatives or healthy alternatives. And then once we figured it out, literally, because what was happening is he was breaking out in the joint area, all right here. When I tell you all around here, it was like hard, scaly. It was just, and he would just constantly scratch himself. And times it would be bleeding. That's how much it itched. And so, but once we figured out what it was, he woke up. We looked at his skin. It was so smooth, and it was just so the scales are gone and all of that. And yeah,
and it may again. I'm just giving you a few things to consider, but there's a range of other things. You're right to consider. I won't take all the time here, but if you email me, we can chat a little bit back and forth, and I can kind of give you some like a head start, right, with some suggestions.
For
That
sure.
sounds good. I'll definitely reach out to you. I appreciate your advice, and I don't want to take any more of your time, but I'll
that's
definitely
fine.
reach out to you.
Yeah, we're gonna get rid of
Thank
that.
you so much for what you've given.
Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that.
Yeah, let's get rid of it. Take care of that baby.
All right, I hear y'all back there.
We love y'all. Y'all keep doing a great job.
All right, love
Thank
y'all.
you so much.
Love
You
the
take
whole
care.
household.
All right, take care now. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. You hear what I'm saying? We're gonna get rid of that stuff. Even stuff that may seem small to everybody else. Well, it ain't cancer. No, it's something that we should not be dealing with. It's because these freaking devils have put so much of this darkness in our food. And we saw it one time. I couldn't, after a while, it was like, I can't touch the wheat. You know, I get wheat every now and then, but I can't touch it. If I get too much, my body will let me know. And I remember one day we went to a pizza place. So this is where we were living in Atlanta. And they said, we import everything. We get everything fresh every day, straight from Italy. Oh, no, we don't use the wheat here. We use the wheat from over there.
Yeah, because in Europe, they banned GMOs.
Oh,
like
they banned
10,
it.
12
Europe
years
already
ago.
on this stuff. They already know what's up. It's the Americans that are up here. Like, we think we all Superman over here. And so anyway, I had the pizza. I know my son had it, you know, because again, it will flare up when he had nothing, absolutely nothing. And one thing, and it's not just.
How do you put that one on there, Rebecca?
You'll see it right here where it says add to broadcast.
Oh, I see.
Okay. So, but yeah, we're going to be mindful, you know, definitely this year of that kind of stuff. Cause I'm telling you, anything that got wheat in it, I'm very mindful of that. I used to love cold cereal in the morning, like just regular cereal, box cereal. I can't touch it.
And
I can't touch
the wheat. It's also
because guess what
grains.
happens?
Yeah.
Yours truly will come. Okay, now that's getting a little big down there. That's getting big. You know, my stomach.
Don't get mine flat.
Because it will literally get. It will get my stomach will get inflated because of the gluten that's in it. Mm-hmm. And so I had to learn. I said, well, I'm gonna have to figure something out. Yeah. And so, but yeah, that gluten is demonic. It really is. Go ahead.
Sorry, one more thing. Remember I said something else she said that the baby ate. You said she loves corn chips. Okay, thank you for saying that. Thank you, because it reminded me. We said wheat, we said dairy, corn. So wheat, gluten, dairy, corn. Corn is another. It is heavily GMO. I mean, it is heavily GMO. All right. And so your corn chips, but there is a brand that
Red Mill.
Well, I was going to say Siete. Siete is a brand that makes grain-free tortilla chips. It's pricey. It is. I'm just saying. But you can get them out here in Arizona. But so if you're somebody who likes a lot of corn chips, and if the baby eats a lot of corn chips, I'm telling you, swap her stuff out. It's going to cost you a little bit more money, but swap it out. Even if you swap it out for 2 weeks and look at that baby's skin and see what happens. Swap out the gluten and the wheat, the dairy, and that corn, those corn chips. Because and last thing, but you can tell I'm passionate about this, especially for our children. A little tiny body like that has not learned to get used to the chemtrails and the radiation, and they don't know how to deal with all of that yet. Like our bodies don't either. But that little baby, that little body doesn't know how to deal with GMOs. So it's gonna manifest on its skin and however else. So right now, the wheat, the corn, the dairy. I'm telling you, that's probably the issue. And I'll show you Siete, and we can call it.
Yeah, we'll call it the night after that. But yeah, we should do a one just on that, on people dealing with eczema.
Yeah.
We and see some of these things that we
Siete.
yeah we talk about. Unfortunately, you can only get but so far on this platform on YouTube because again, you're getting too close. You can't say but so much. So so what we're not able to talk about on this platform, we will definitely do it over on mybondtube.com where we can really get into it and just dive all the way into it and give you everything you need to know over there. And then we'll figure out some kind of way. Listen, black folks, we learn how to talk in code. That's what we do. And we're going to do the same thing in the digital world as well. So we're going to as we find out things, we'll share. And likewise, we hope that you will do the same for us too, because we're all in this together and we're learning from each other. And so, but thank y'all so much. I do want to close out. You had one other thing you want to say?
One quick thing. If you are a man and you eat a lot of corn tortillas, corn chips, corn on the cob, you like corn. Corn in men, it reduces your sperm count. All right, your sperm count. So if you are a young man, you are married, and you are trying to have children, and you eat a lot of corn, that is something you want to
get rid of.
You want to get rid of because you could be, you're definitely impacting the next generation of your bloodline. All right, so you want to work on that. Yeah, go ahead.
I do want to say this, and then I think we'll call it the evening. Hey, Yolanda, I see you. Is that we want to really sincerely, and I try to express this in the last video, the broadcast that we did, but I really want y'all to really understand now, we've been entrepreneurs for years, since day one. Literally, we got married into entrepreneurship.
Right,
literally,
and bought a coffee shop.
It just literally from there. But I would say, and I was saying in the last video, the broadcast I did, I said, there's a reality of dealing with your own people, when you're dealing with black folk, because what comes with that. And it's just can be very, very, very trying. It really can be. It can be trying with anybody, but I'm saying, when you're dealing with your own, sometimes it can be, it literally runs people out of business. And I've seen that happen many, many times. There's so many examples of people who went into it and they just, again, it's just whatever, false, wrong expectations on both sides and all of that or whatever. But I have to honestly say, with Samba Tree and with you guys, this has been by far probably the best experience that we've had with customers that look like us.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that just to be saying that. Yeah. I really mean that.
Yeah, you are.
And it really makes it it makes it a lot easier, and it gives you more energy. The energy that you would have dealing with crazy people going off, we literally can take that energy now, and we're up late at night like, oh, Nicole, guess what I found? And this and that. And we're spending more time on that than in emails trying to tell people cussing us out and I'm going to report you to this and that or whatever. Yeah, we've seen all of that stuff. But I'm just saying, I just wanted to really take
not with Samba Tree.
Not with Samba Tree. And I'm speaking of other businesses and business owners as well. But I'm going to tell you, from what we've seen and what we've experienced thus far, it has been a huge blessing. Yeah. And and we do know, that, yes, you can do business with your own. Yes. And yes, everybody can win together with that. And there are examples, and we're definitely one of them for sure. Yeah. And that's what makes me so excited about doing this is because it gives us opportunity to explore and to look at more resources and avenues and stuff like that we can bring to the table and get to you, the people, so that, this thing can continue to grow. Not just grow, but you can, hold on, let me get this person here. Caller, can you hold on for just a moment, okay? Hold on for just a moment.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. You can just hold for just a moment, okay? Just stay right there. Don't hang up. Yeah, so it makes this thing it makes it very wonderful experience. Yeah. And so,
no doubt.
because I can get into all the technicals as far as like small businesses versus Amazon, for example. Amazon, for example, they can turn things around on a dime and get things delivered to you quickly because they're much larger and they have more resources. When you're dealing with a smaller business, on the other hand, it's, there's some challenges that you have to go through. And a lot of times when you're dealing with your same customer base, they'll say, wait a minute, well, I can get this from Amazon because they'll turn it around quicker or whatever. We haven't dealt with any of that. And we really appreciate that very, very much from all of y'all. And I just wanted to say that and thank you so and you
so
and
much.
you
Y'all
guys
have
have certainly been a
blessing.
huge blessing just on that note. So I just wanted to take that. Okay, caller. I'm sorry. Let me get to the caller. You will have your time.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Okay, caller, how you doing?
This is the last call.
This is the last call we're gonna take. Caller, you there?
Hello?
Yes, now we got you down. Hey there.
Oh, you're on the TV. Hi, Dwayne.
Hey there.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
My name is Sheila. I have lots to say, but I only called just to say this because I've tried a few times. The reason why Samba Tree is so successful is because we can tell that you guys really, really care about us and about what you do. That's it.
Oh, wow. You know what?
You really don't want me to get started. That's really all I'm going to say today.
well, just get in the first gear at least. Just get in the first gear. I say you could just give us a little more of what other you call for something else too. I know there's a lot. I just want to hear a little bit more. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
She warned you, Dwayne.
Well,
I know. I should just say first gear.
I love the black seed oil. My daughter got it for me years ago, and I started taking it, and it has been a miracle in my life. I started the sea moss.
Wow.
And I'm a customer like forever, and you sold me on that Soursop. I ordered it, and I sent an email about it.
Oh,
wow.
Well,
But believe me, you don't want to get me talking.
that's all right. I tell you what, the next time when we do this, please call back because I definitely want to hear. We want to hear from you. Okay.
Thank you, Sister Sheila. Thank
All
you
right,
so much.
I may try again.
All right. Take care now.
Really
Thank you so much. All right.
really
Bye bye.
Appreciate it. Wow.
All right. So I'm
That's
going
so
ahead.
precious.
Yeah.
That's precious. And I just want to just add to what he said and really just thank all of you so much. I mean, we started this business in 2019, right? We're going into 2024. And he is right. Like working with you all in this business, it's really impacted my life in a very just unique way. Because although it's a business, I feel like I am offering products to my family and helping my family, my people, and like he said, our customers are so amazing and so patient because, like he said, as a small business, sometimes I know you all have gotten a packing slip and it'll say this item is coming in package too,
right.
okay, because that's backstocked or this we're waiting from our supplier. But you've been so kind and so classy, really.
Yeah,
you've been so classy and so kind.
Yes.
And so patient, and we really appreciate it. And you get us, like you see what we're trying to do, regardless of what background, where you're coming from, whatever, at the end of the day, we love our people. We don't want them sick. We don't want them dead. Sorry, that's morbid, but we don't. We want you to be able to live and do what you were created to do. And this is the way we can participate in that in a small way. So,
because I think for me too, a lot of times when I hear that's why I said, man, we want to have this time where people call in and the different testimonies and stuff that we get. And even in the chat, a lot of times it's not just these different names and stuff I see your mother.
That's it.
You know what I mean? And I'm really meaning this, because her mother, died of cancer. Passed. Not your dad. Your father. Her father passed away of cancer, young age.
Cancer,
her mother passed away as well. Both of them were young, My father passed away as well. And I oftentimes daily, I would say almost daily, I think about that. And I'm like, you go through mixed emotions about it. I may not show it, but I do, because I'm like, man, what could have been done to prevent these things? You know what I'm saying? And I say that because, let me just, like I said, a moment of transparency here. Not that we haven't been transparent here, but I'm gonna show you just how deeply it impacts me. I'm a 53-year-old man, and I tell my children sometimes, I said, I really wish I had men, and I do, there's some that I can go to, but it really would be nice if I had, if my dad was alive, and I mean, he's going now. It ain't no fault of his own. I'm not blaming him. It's none of that. Please understand what I'm saying. But it would really be nice to have some older men that I can go to, and, because I have questions about things sometimes. There's times I get disappointed at things. There's times I get frustrated. There's times I get sad. There's sometimes I get angry, and I just wish, man, that I had some older men that I can go to and say, hey, how did you get through this? How did you process this? And when those things are removed from you because, they get sick and they pass away, you're just like, man, it's just, so you got that on one hand, and you got the other ones that are old, some of these brothers that are older than you, not all, because like I said, there's some good brothers out there. Now, let me get that right. And, but there's the greater number, I would say, they're competing with the younger ones. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, so that's from a male perspective, but likewise, our mothers as well, and our, grandmothers and stuff like that. I could say I'm tired of them dying early. Yeah. I'm tired of them being sick and bedridden, and being not able to live a full and healthy and wonderful life. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of that. And so, and I see the impact it's having on the generations that are right behind them. And so when I sit down and I really think about that, I'm like, nah, we got to do something about this. And so this is what gets us to do what we do, with this, with Samba Tree. I mean, we're selling things, so it's the business side of it, but we really want to see our people get well. True. You know what I'm saying? And that's what really drives us. Our parents, her parents and my dad, they moved on, they transitioned, but we have an opportunity where we can actually reverse it in others like yourselves, so that they are elders, they can live a long and healthy life. And then those that are right behind them, we can have someone again, or some bodies we can go to, and we can get that what we need and all of that. So and this is all really connected. Play
with our grandchildren.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So this is really, really important. Really, really important work, that we're doing. And like I said, having a good customer base makes it so much, it just better. Makes it a wonderful, it just makes it into a wonderful experience. And it really is. And so that's what motivates us. So I wanted to really share that, so you really know and understand our heart and really what drives us and what motivates us with all of this. So thank you.
Thank you.
And we really appreciate that.
We love you so much.
And like I said, we'll be doing more of these right here. We're closing in on 3 hours. Wow.
It is over 3 hours, isn't it? We got to go.
So my legs right now, they just like, all right
we
now.
We had chairs, but oh well.
Anyway,
we got to go.
Look, that's why I can't be no preacher. I
can't. He said all that about him dancing. He dancing once.
Not standing for 3 hours. Ain't no dancing on that. I need to go sit down somewhere. But anyway, listen. So you got anything else?
No.
I think we're done.
We're done.
So listen, family. Thank you so much for tuning in to this very special broadcast. Yes. And what we'll do is we'll try to break some of this up and make it into smaller bits. Palatable, clips, and we'll make so that you can go back and watch it, or maybe we'll chapter this video here to make it easy for you to go from one point section to another and all of that stuff. So we'll try to make it easy for you, okay, on that. So with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in to this very special broadcast. If you have any questions at all regarding Samba Tree, remember the sale ends tonight. It's a wrap. Up to 50% off throughout the store. after that, everything goes back up.
It goes back up.
So,
and if you email us, give us some time. And if you're ordering in this 48-hour window just now, give us some time. We're gonna need some time to get through the volume. And where's that? Do you want to go out with some music? That Brazilian group that was doing that Stevie Wonder song.
I think, I want to, but I don't want. I'm scared that they're gonna take. That's why I was like checking. I like hope this thing ain't like licensed music. So I would like to do it. If we on Bantu, you know, I would have a whole dance floor out here. But you know, you got to be here. But anyway, we'll just leave it at that for now. So family, thank you so much. You guys take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening and the rest of your week.
Love y'all.
Take care. We love you very much. We'll see you next time.
Love y'all so much.
Take care now.